everybody, what's going on? It's Big League Bourbon and Blake coming to you from the dugout. We're filling in tonight for HBR, who is away for the night. So we just want to stress one thing. There are some people who do know my address, so we want to get this out there. Just because we're filling in for HBR, don't make it the HBR stream and try to send us any food. I got 2 5-year-olds upstairs that are sleeping. I got 2 big mastiffs that'll go crazy if anybody comes to the door. Just want to throw that out there in case somebody had that idea. I got 2 5-year-olds. So, hey, let's get after it. So tonight, me and Mr. Benson are going to start off with some Goose Island variants of the Bourbon County. We've got the Elijah Craig Bourbon County from Goose Island. This is double barreled in a Elijah barrel proof barrel, then finished off being put in an Elijah Craig toasted barrel. So we've got that ready to go. Then we also got the cola and we also got the cherry wood. So we're going to start out with some beers tonight before we get into the whiskey. And then we're going to do some awesome bottle cracks tonight. If you saw the little promo photo, that's what we're going to crack tonight. So it should be a fun, great time. So how's everyone doing tonight? We got One Mo Cast in here. What's up, One Mo? Richie Z, 21090. Hey, Storytime Shane, what's going on, buddy? Who else we got sneaking in here? Big Vic, what's going on, Big Vic? How's it out in Cali? Jeffrey Whack, the Whack Attack. Slapshot's here. Hey, Slapshot, what's going on? I got Cole George in the house tonight. Hey, everybody. That's pretty awesome. Got 13 people up in here. We're going to be doing a giveaway tonight as well. I'll put up the Venmos and the PayPals, but we're going to run an Eagle Rare giveaway, as well as a little baby Buffalo Trace store pick. That's coming in from Casey's Gas Station, considered the best gas station pizza in the Midwest, if you don't know. And they actually did a Buffalo Trace pick. How about that? So those are going to be our giveaways tonight. Well, me and Blake are hanging out. He's getting that double barrel poured right now. Hey, Alex, what's going on? The moose is loose on the cast tonight. Well, thank you, Mr. Benson.
You're welcome.
You want to say hi to everybody?
Hey, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? What's everybody drinking in chat?
Yeah, what's everybody else drinking tonight?
Anything yet?
Anybody? What do Wax say here? Wax say he's been seeing some double oaked Lucky around town. Interested in? Don't know about it. All right. Which double oak are you talking about? Woodford? Which of the fun? Alex sipping on some Old Ezra 7. Always a good pick. I'm a big fan of the Old Ezras. Oh boy. You smell this?
Mm-hmm.
Pancakes, dude. It smells like pancakes. Holy cow. Richie Z's throwing down some Redwood Empire Rocket Tap rye. Oh, yeah. Story time. Drinking some Diet Mountain Dew 2021 batch. Dude, is that the gingerbread? You get gingerbread, you got to get the gingerbread one. That's the Christmas one. Yes, folks, there is a secondary for Mountain Dew. Check it out sometime. You can find it on Facebook. I introduced Shane to that. It's absolutely hilarious. Some of the comments are hilarious, and people do buy 6-packs, 4-packs of the 16 ounces. It is great. You think secondary for bourbon and whiskey is bad? Check out Mountain Dew. Dude, what do we got? Busey here. What do you say? Your dogs were going nuts. I was watching Anthony's live stream.
We do see, trust me.
Yeah.
Sound like dinosaurs up there, man.
Dude, they are crazy. They are super loud. Yeah, when they get going, it's insane, man. Blake's got to know them really well. They're horses. Shane knows them. Some of the other guys have been here. Capone and Dexter, absolute horses. So sorry about that last night.
Clydesdale horses.
Yeah. 21090's drinking some Epoch Rye Cast Strength. I am not sure what that is. I'm going to figure that out. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I haven't been on a lot. Been doing a lot of stuff. Been really busy. I will be back on more. It won't be Thursday night though. Everybody's on Thursday night now, so I'm just looking for a new time.
So Wax debating on what he's going to pour next.
Oh, Jeffrey Wack, you don't have the wheel out, so Wack. I'm thinking.
I know he's got these.
I'm thinking Jeffrey Wack. You need to bust out an OKI. We're gonna crack this one open tonight. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. We talked about it. Maybe not. But I think Jeffrey Wax should have some OKI. He was sipping on Evan Williams' 12-year. Epoch is a pretty local to Maryland by Baltimore Spirits. Okay. Haven't heard of it. You'll have to tell us how it is. I'm always interested in rye cask strengths. Man, this just does smell like pancakes. I can't wait to get into it here.
Good. I'm glad I picked that up.
Ooh.
Today. I'm glad I picked that up.
Damn.
I wish there's more of them.
My guy over here, that I'm gonna go see in the morning for the franchise.
Yeah.
He might have them. He did have some. He might have some left. So I will let you know. What distillery is OKI? It's got a long backstory. It actually stands for Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. Is what it is. It was old legacy brand, and it's been brought back to life. I believe it is New Riff that's brought it back to life. Correct, Blake?
Yeah,
I think it's New Riff, and all the juice is sourced on these. They've put out a 13-year edition, a 12-year edition, and the one that I just showed was a 6-year. And the 6 years that they did this year were all single barrel picks, and most of them went to charities. And a couple of the other ones went to stores. This one was part of the Angel Share group, and that's out of, well, a couple of members over in Wax area and Blake's area. So
I think this is a new one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's new this year. That's a new 6-year, Jeff.
It's a new, Jeff. Yeah, it's new.
Yeah.
It's 6-year bottle one. This is bottle one of 188 bottles.
Oh, Bourbon's here. Hi, Bourbon.
Barrel 24 and 111.9 proof.
Look at Ben. He thinks we're skipping over him. Ben, we're not skipping over you, buddy. Hi, franchise. How you doing, bud? It was good seeing you last night. If you guys didn't see some of the photos that I was passing around, franchise was in the house. I got a great photo of him sitting in the chair at the big league here. So, dun dun dun. Busey, big league. Tell me more about this Mountain Dew secondary. My wife and I like trying all the experimental flavors. Look up Mountain Dew secondary on Facebook. Honestly, that's all you have to do. I was talking about secondary a lot on my phone, around my phone, I should say. And me and Shane were actually having Mountain Dew talk about some of the flavors. And yeah, next thing you know, it's showing up on my phone. Blake can tell you we talked about some stuff last night, and all of a sudden my phone, my Facebook feed today was nothing but the topic that we were talking about last night.
Crazy.
And I've never searched it on my phone ever. So awesome. Mr. Whiskey Shit's in the house. Ben wants us to talk bourbon. Hey, Ben, we're going to get to it, but we're starting out with Goose Island. We got the Bourbon County Elijah Craig barrel proof finish barrel one, and then finished in a toasted Elijah Craig barrel. So technically it is bourbon right now, bourbon. We're just having some bourbon finished beers to start off. So, hey, this is what's up.
Dude, action. I don't think so, Ben. This isn't your channel. We're not looking for other.
Yeah, we don't have those problems here. I've never had dude on dude action on my channel. That's not how we roll here. And that definitely doesn't happen in the clubhouse. Let me tell you. Oh man. 21090. This is fantastic, man.
That's pretty good.
I'm definitely glad that Blake grabbed that. Did Blake bring the traveling liquor store? He did bring a fine assortment of goods over to the studio. Yeah. We might have got into him last night. If you caught some of the streams last night, I might have stumbled. Out of here. but I could walk. I could walk. Thanks, Mike Stahl. I know you're probably lurking. Mike Stahl checked it out to make sure I was still walking, this morning. Yeah, we did go back and watch it, Shane. Thanks. Yeah. Really proud moments. Really proud moments of myself.
Everybody has them.
So yeah. It happens.
Everybody has them.
It happens. I'm sorry, but sorry, not sorry. I screwed up. It happens. So, Mr. Whiskey Shits, what are you drinking right now? I got a few guys on here. Don't know what you're drinking. Whack, you did mention you might open that OKI if we open ours. Well, we'll see. Tonight, just gonna reiterate, we're gonna do the giveaway. We got a Eagle Rare.
Anybody track it?
We'll figure it out. I'm sure somebody would be nice enough to track the giveaway for us if we tell them how many entries there are. Sorry, I'm typing this in so we can go across the banner. Didn't quite get that done before we started. I was outside grilling. If anybody knows anything about Blake, Blake does like some of the finest cuts of meat. Brought the sausages from Reams Market over in Elburn, Illinois. Absolutely fantastic. Oh my God.
Story time, Shane's partake.
Yeah. Definitely cooked about 40 sausages or so, 40 or 50 sausages on the smoker. So that was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. We just got done with those bad boys. So Amy Bohm in the house. How is Amy Bohm doing? She says, someone track. I can do it, Big League. Hell yeah, Amy Bohm. That would be awesome. I will call out any entries that come through to you. So we'll let you know. I absolutely appreciate that.
Richie Z wants to know if Adriana wrenches for you.
I don't know. I think she might. I'm not sure. I haven't checked my wrenches in a long time. Oh, my wife jumped on the stream. Look at that. She says she loves big sausage. Hey, thanks, honey. Or were you talking about what Blake brought to the house?
Oh, that didn't sound right.
It might not have sounded right, but you brought like 30 pounds of meat from Reeves.
Yeah,
that's a lot of sausage, buddy.
I took it to Klein Schlammering too.
Yeah, you did.
Along with
you did.
About 12, 16 dozen cookies that we all took home.
Yeah, no cookies here. No cookies.
I was told not to bring those.
Yeah, definitely a lot of awesome jalapeno and cheddar Packer brats. We had what's called the Fresh Brat and the Oktoberfest. Absolutely great. Last night we got into the snack sticks. Evidently, I made an ass of myself with snack sticks. So sorry about that.
You only threw one at me.
I threw one.
He's throwing a sausage at me.
Yeah. Terrible. Richie Z says, big sausage sounds good as long as it's food.
Hey, the Mashville Stanley, those bottles not necessarily get put on Haskell's website for everybody. You have to call the White Bear Lake, Minnesota store and ask for Michael Sharif, or Jason, or one of the guys answers. But they don't necessarily put those bottles on Haskell's website because you're going to come up empty. Trust me, you're not the only one that's come up empty with them.
Yeah.
You got to call the White Bear Lake, Minnesota Haskell store. I'm not sure if they're open Sundays or not. They might be.
Yeah, they're open on Sundays. But Mike's not going to be there.
Yeah,
on
Mike
Sunday.
will be there Sunday. But he'll be there Monday probably.
Yeah, he's usually there Monday through Saturday. Part of the day on Saturday.
I don't know. It's been a couple weeks probably since I've discussed that with everybody and you. I don't know if they'll have any left or that or not. You can try. It's always worth a shot. So.
Definitely.
But the Haskells don't always put all that titanium and that special barrels and stuff out in their store.
Yeah.
You got to call Michael Sheriff at the White Bear Lake, Minnesota store.
Yeah, definitely. And if any of you guys come across this Goose Island
Double barrel.
Double barrel. The Elijah Craig. Wow. Pancakes. Pancakes. I'm glad I got to try this one this year. Last year's Weller was really good. This one tops it by far. This is really good. Tim Evans in the house. Tim, I saw the Instagram posts. Dude, that looked awesome. Congratulations on your scores this week as well. Fantastic. So
we've seen a couple today too.
Us. Yeah,
we had one pulled out from underneath the counter and said, "How about this, boys?" And it was $12.99.
$12.99 for a lot B at a liquor store.
I said, "Put it back." Then we walked into another store and there was an old rip, and he asked her to see how much it was. The girl was naive to what it was. Scanned it with the gun. Looked over at the owner sitting there and goes, "Is this for real?"
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely something, let me tell you. Mr. Whiskey Shits. That batch sounds amazing. Blended 14-year high rye, finishing cognac, muscat, and Oloroso sherbers. Are you talking about Untitled Batch 6 or number 6, Batch 2? That sounds like Untitled. One of my favorite brands out there. Jeffrey Wax, is that what you're talking about, buddy? Somebody fill me in. I missed it. I missed the other stuff. But it definitely sounds like the Untitled. Tim's drinking a Wolf Point, new Chicago brand, working on their own juice, MGP'er. I've seen a few of those rolling around, some store picks. Tim, they're pretty good. Chris, do you and Blake have a Weller Foolproof, and what do you really think of it? I got one when it came out. It's delicious, but not worth the bloated secondary. Yeah. I wouldn't pay secondary prices for a Weller Foolproof. $300, $350. That's yeah. I mean, it depends on what they are, and that's how they go around here. I wouldn't pay that for it. I got a store pick through a group that me and Bourbon are in, and I think I paid $100 for it. I'd pay that. I'd pay that.
Hey Richie, let's put it this way: there's a lot of people in chat, Bourbon, Shane Long, and others, for that kind of money that they're commanding for that Foolproof, we would rather go and find a bottle of Old Carter, whatever it is, to have versus that, cheaper than what their Foolproof secondary is.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Tim Evans says 125 max on those.
Yeah. So Old Carter's not available everywhere, but you can still, even if you pay a little secondary on Old Carter.
Yeah.
It blows the Weller Foolproof out of the water, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I think others will solidify that, whether it be a bourbon, a rye, American whiskey.
Yeah, for sure. Stanley asked about the Sagamore Bottled in Bond. I haven't had that one yet. I've had a few picks. I got a new pick coming on the way. That's supposed to be absolutely delicious, by the way. Their 8-year MGP that's out. Dude, that's some mighty fine MGP.
We've seen a bunch of Sagamore today. We've seen the port finished one. We've seen the cask strength. We've seen
tequila finished. Yeah. We've seen quite a few today. They're very prevalent in the Benny's market. Definitely. Jeffrey Wack comes to Chicago to hunt Untitled's. Hey, man, quit stealing all my Untitled's. I love those things. Batch 17 or number 17. Sorry. Number 17. Fantastic. Who doesn't like some 14-year-old MGP that's finished? And there's some 10-year wheated in that one too. That new one though, you were just talking about, the 14-year number 6 batch 2. Whew, that one's really good, guys. Anybody sees that, I suggest picking it up. 17 still beat it and blind for me, but that 6, it's a hitter, man. Bourbon Baller in the house. Hey, what's going on? We got the Whiskey Lovers Society. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Filling in for the HBR tonight as he's hanging out with the J-Pit. He said he might stop in at some point tonight and say hello. So we'll be on the lookout.
Speaking of HBR, since we're filling in for a slot, we're going to, after we get done with beers, we're going to get into the HBR Hop Scotch and Winery Morgan's store pick.
Yeah. Some wheated whiskey. So
I've drank a little bit of it, but we're going to share a little bit. Obviously, we're going to give a little promo for the pair picks that they actually do. They're delicious.
Yeah, for sure.
I just got several of his bullet picks that him and Morgan and Cheech was the long on, and J Pitt in Kentucky. So I'm looking forward to those. So but we're going to get into this a little bit.
Yeah, we'll be getting to that in just a little bit here. Hey, Whiskey Eyes in the house. Hey, what's going on, Leon and Trisha? Probably Trisha. I'm assuming. Don't know. Maybe Leon. Maybe Leon stayed up late to check out our show tonight. I don't know.
Hey, Trisha, how'd you guys fare through the storm? Did you guys get anything down your way? Everybody safe down that far south?
Yeah, definitely.
We were just watching a Instagram stream.
Yeah, we were watching the Instagram stream.
Sherry Carter was on.
Yeah, her bourbon jeeper, Penelope Bourbon, dropping $1,000 donation. Blue Run dropping donations. Carter's dropping donations.
American Red Cross.
Yeah.
Did Sherry say that Mark and her were donating bottles to the giveaway?
They did.
They pulled a rye
batch 1
and 2
out of the archive.
Out of our archives to donate to get American Red Cross going funds, trying to raise money for those affected by the storms.
Yeah, for sure. Boom. Some fun stuff. Oh, yeah. So Whiskey Eyes, she says we had the storm this morning.
Everything's good.
Everything's all good. Thanks for checking. Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah, batch 1 rye.
Batch 1 rye, Tim.
Yeah, and 2 they said. Maybe. And 2. Well, Tim was there. I remember you seen Tim pop in, right?
Oh, yeah. Tim donated a pair of store picks to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good seeing you in there. Got the wave from you, Tim. Saw you in there. Me and Blake. It's when we were having some dinner. Definitely awesome cause. Awesome cause. And for anybody just joining us, we got 26 people here. Awesome. I appreciate everybody stopping out and checking out me and Blake hanging out tonight. We got a couple giveaways tonight. We're going to be doing a Buffalo Trace store pick, and we've got an Eagle Rare. So, maybe the Davillars will show up. Michelle seems to win all these Eagle Rares. You never know.
Going back to the previous topic, for anybody can donate to the Red Cross, go directly to the link for the storm relief fund for all those affected. Some bad weather, obviously, and affects a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to keep affecting the areas and rebuild. So just keep everybody in their thoughts and down in that area. And if you can donate to the Red Cross's website or any way you can. There'll probably be some can drives. There'll be some clothes for those lodged through churches. Any way you can get donations to them if you see fit. So
yeah, Stanley said 1792s really wants a high rye, a port finish, or a 225th. Stan, man, those show up on auctions around here. Never see them on secondary, but they do show up in a couple of the high-end auctions that happen a couple times a year. Man, you're talking 500 plus on each of those bottles, if not more, right now.
Ben was asking about what fundraiser.
Instagram. It was on Instagram. It was Tim. Wasn't that the whiskey people?
It was a live. Instagram live.
It was a live going on. I was in it.
We were watching it. Like I said,
it is Picks and Pours is on right now. PIC Picks and Pours. Somebody wants to type that one in the chat. The Bourbon Bell's in there right now. Tiffany, the Bourbon Bell, the Female Whiskey Society is part of it, and Picks and Pours is the host. So that's where that's going on right now. They are still live streaming on Instagram, raising money. So far, they've raised $9,369.
Awesome.
Yeah.
When we were tuned in a little while back, they were just cracked the $5,000 to $6,000 mark for Penelope.
Yeah.
Penelope put in $1,000, and then Blue Run donated some bottles. Yeah.
Nice. Jeffrey Wack just poured a 10-year Backbone single barrel from the cork and bottle. Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
We're gonna bust out the Forge tonight. We're gonna bust into this one. This is Backbone's newest offering. So this should be pretty good, man. A grander version of Prime. Combination of different ages, higher proofs, and some light whiskey.
According to Dusty Dan, he said don't sleep on that bottle. Anybody who knows Dusty Dan.
It's right. It's on the back here. So we got 5-year bourbon, 8-year bourbon, and a 14-year MGP light whiskey. Gonna be tasty. Gonna be tasty. And Richie Z, man, that bottle's Mr. Benson. I have not seen one of those anywhere around here. So Mash Bill, did I get the Bowman cast strength? No, I never came across one of those. I searched, I offered different bottles for trade trying to find it. Never got any offers. Never. I've seen them. Man, around here, secondary, big money. You know, I've seen those in the grand $1,400 mark.
Has anybody in chat, Tim? Anybody? Has anybody known how the outcome of the Bardstown World's Top Whiskey Taster Competition finals have went through?
Yeah, who took that down?
Obviously Matty was part of the process. ADHD Whiskey today down there, and anybody that's seen his lenses or a patron of his. Mom, Pa Porter were down there enjoying the activities with him and Carissa, and who knows? We're just curious if anybody's heard anything.
Yeah, I don't know if we've heard who's won. Steve Burkow in the house. Hey, Steve, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing? Did you get a bunch of snow? Isn't Steve up in Minnesota? Did I get that wrong? Steve, are you in Minnesota?
Steve is in maybe California.
Oh, I might have mixed up people.
Possibly.
I might have mixed up people. I do that sometimes. I apologize.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I love this is a nerdy bottle friendly live. Of course it is. That's what it's all about, man. Oh yeah. He lives in Cali. Steve Burkow's in Cali. Sorry, Steve.
Yeah,
I botched that one.
I remember late night one night on 2 weeks ago. I think Bourbon Street, maybe when I was I was in rare form that night in Louisville. I think you were on and asking a bunch of old Carter questions. And
yeah,
I remember you were in California.
Yeah, I got him mixed up with. There's another guy who's pops in from Minnesota all the time. I forget who it is. Drawing a blank. So what are we going to next, buddy? I worked through this. We gonna bust out the Wheateeeeeeed Whiskey?
Sure.
Should we do that?
Yeah.
You've got the glasses. Blake's in charge of the glasses tonight.
Yeah, as long as I don't bust one.
Dude, hey. That's all right. Those things happen. Congrats. Oh yeah. Wheateeeeeeed Whiskey going down. Ooh, look at that color. That's got a nice color.
It's pretty good. What I've had of it.
Ooh. We got the HBR pick with Hop Scotch Winery. This is the Wilderness Trail Wheateeeeeeed Whiskey. Oh yeah. It's got a nice nose, bud.
If anybody has this one,
tasty. Yeah, if anybody else has it, pour it. Let's all drink together. Richie Z, thanks, buddy. There were some major renovations that were going to be happening and adding to the other side of the room. I have a bunch of boxes back behind Mr. Benson here of stuff that's not up.
Stahl's in the house. Livewire Whiskey.
Oh, Mike Stahl. Hey, Mike, thanks for checking on me this morning, buddy. I'm definitely walking way better right now than I was last night. Thanks.
You weren't really tuned in real good last night either, Stahl, because there was at least 2 or 3 times that I showed my Livewire Whiskey shirt. You wore that. I had it on underneath.
Yeah, we both had it on last night. We were showing you some love. Definitely showing some love. Alex has 2 of these at his cousin's house.
It doesn't do you any good, Alex.
No.
I told you what you need to do, and that's
there we go. One Mo Cass is on board with us. He's got it poured. Yeah, buddy. Definitely has a great smell. Nose, I said smell. Look at me.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you drink some beer. You drink the beer and you're like, oh, it smells good.
It's a good bottle.
Yeah, it is.
I like it. That's why I bought backups. Can't wait to get into Morgan's, Hop Scotch and Winery bullet picks and Cheech and all those. I can't wait to get into those. I heard those are delicious.
Some buttery corn goodness.
Yeah.
This is really good. Are any of these left? Or are they all sold out?
I think they're.
I might have
Hop Scotch
to
Winery
hit up the Hop Scotch and Winery.
There were some Senator left. I think.
Mm.
Can't remember if Holtzclaw bought them out or not.
Yeah, it's got a nice little hug to it too.
Stephen Holtzclaw is a big fan. And,
yeah, this is really good. Richie Z talking about the Redwood Empire bottles. It's got the rocket top and the grizzly. I have heard the rocket top blows away the grizzly. Richie Z, you care to chime in on that for us? I've heard that rye is way, way better. But I don't know. Haven't had it myself. So curious. What's Amy Bohm sipping on tonight? Amy, what's in the glass? Yeah, HBR and Hop Scotch Winery should be very, very happy with this pick. This is very good.
They do some good ones.
Yeah.
Everybody knows
this is super good.
Everybody knows that Chris and J-Pit have Chris has a good palate, J-Pit has a good palate, and Cheech to the mix for that trip and for the bullets at least.
Yeah,
some rock stars.
Got some good legs on this thing. And Richie Z says yes, Rocket Top does wax the grizzly bear. Amy Bohm sipping on some 1792 bottled and bond. Just polished off the bottle. Bottle kill Amy Bohm. Boom. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Looks like
Tim Evans sees Shane. Don't know what's going on there.
It looks like the Chris. It looks like Hop Scotch and Winery Wilderness Trail Bourbon.
Yeah.
Pick is still available.
Oh, still available.
$69.99.
$69.99. If any of you don't know, you can go pick this up. Hop Scotch and Winery, not winery, Winery. I spelled that wrong in the good old description here. So it's Winery.
Says there's some available.
Fucking read my chats, Chris.
Specifically, Morgan Anderson's store. Great store.
I'm gonna have to scroll back through, buddy. Hold on. Story time. Oh, my chat's not going through. What the Frank? Dun, dun, dun. It wasn't a story time, Glenn. It was it? No, a Storytime Glenn did not go down. My Barreled Up Baseball group, which is a group of current and former minor league and major league baseball players and coaches, that's what went down.
Whoa, Shane,
no Storytime Glenn's went down.
Shane, are you really getting that aggressive with capital letters?
Yeah, I guess so.
Damn.
I guess so.
Damn.
Oh, Amy Bohm. We're gonna have to wrench Amy Bohm. That's truth right there. Haha, Jason Busey. Jason Busey coming in hot for us. Dude, a Glenn's a Glen. It's not like there's any shortness of Glens here.
All your Storytime ones are in the box up there.
Yeah.
We weren't drinking out of them. And if I broke one,
I drank out of a couple of them last night.
3 more dozen for him.
Oh, man. You're way too kind. Let's hope. I'm sorry if the volume kicks in. I'm trying to wrench Miss Bohm. I had to reopen YouTube. Boom. So, there we go. There we go. Oh. What's going on here? Oh, I'm in the wrong freaking account, too. Go figure. I'm in the wrong one. We need to go to my other YouTube. I might have several YouTube accounts. Sorry. Dun, dun, dun. The things that happen. So, there we go. This is really good. I'm digging it. Boom. Amy Bohm, you are a mod. You are 100% a mod, Miss Bohm.
Stanley says that he's in for 4, so I think he tagged Amy.
Okay.
And then
where did our StreamYard go? Uh-oh.
I'm not driving the computer, so
I hope I didn't lose our stream.
I'm still seeing it there.
It's still there. We're still going. Okay, there it is. There it is. We just lost the window. Hey, One Mo Cast is in for 4.
Stanley Wags and Mash Bill's in for 4.
Yep, Stanley's in for 4. Perfect. Amy, thank you for doing this. Much appreciated. If you guys don't know or just joined, we've got a Buffalo Trace 375 store pick from Casey's gas station and general store. Best gas station pizza you'll come across. The breakfast pizza to die for. And we also have an Eagle Rare. Non-store pick, guys, but Eagle Rare, little Buffalo Trace, little tater juice. Never go wrong with that, right? Hey, Richie Z says this looks and sounds fantastic. Well, we're using Blake's camera tonight. I didn't bust out the big setup. We have, both of us here.
Stanley.
What'd Stanley say? No,
he's a little bit of jab at you, I think. About when you look.
I've never been the really good looking guy, just a really smart guy. And this guy, even smarter. So it's a good stream that way. Yeah, Richie Z, a gas station pick, buddy. They're in Iowa, Illinois.
He took me to
Wisconsin.
He took me to a gas station today in the middle of down. I don't know how
we were in Belvedere, Illinois.
He took me into this gas station and walked me to the back part of the store. They had a little extended portion of the store that had scotches, wines, whiskeys, just
old school Macallan's. They had Bond and Lillard. That I've scored some crazy stuff there. Some Saffles there. They have all kinds of stuff. They had barrel proof ECBPs there at times.
Nothing we picked out, but there were some good bottles in there for those.
Yeah. Straight up gas station. You can't go wrong. Is it wrong that I used ER to make bourbon balls cookies? No, those have to be fantastic. Who doesn't want a little 10-year goodness in their cookies? I'll take it. That sounds good to me.
Turned down a lot of Eagle Rares today that were sitting on the shelves for $100, $120 a bottle.
Yeah, we saw a lot of those today. We also got some good stuff today. Yeah, we did. And this one's we're gonna crack, right? It's gonna be something on stream. Blake came across a Rhetoric 25 at one of the stores.
Hole in the wall stores.
Yeah, absolute hole in the wall. It's one of the ones that offered us a lot B for $12.99.
And I said, no, thank you, but I'll take the Rhetoric.
Yeah, way cheaper.
Yeah.
Ooh, doggy. So that was absolutely awesome. Then do you have yours down here? I got mine. I don't know. Mine's up on the desk.
Right here.
You got it? Then we hit up Binny's in the middle of the afternoon at 3:30 in the afternoon. Of all times, I've never hit anything good at Binny's in the afternoon, especially on a weekend. And we came across some cigar blend today. Batch number 64. 64. Mine was 64. Yep, yours is 64 too. Yeah. Coming in at 130.6 proof.
Same store. I picked up another 43-year-old Canadian Club.
Yeah,
on sale.
Yeah. On sale, $50 off on that Canadian Club day. That was a score in itself. Yeah. And let me tell you, don't sleep on the Canadian Club. Their series started, I want to say they started at 41 years. So there's been a 41, a 42, and a 43-year drop. They're going all the way to 50 years with these. That 43, it's 91 proof, isn't it? I want to say it's about 91 proof. 90? 90. Man, don't sleep on that one if you get a chance to get it. It started at 40. Shane said they start at 40. So
I've seen a 41 in this area, 42.
Yeah.
Went to the 43s, different places.
Yeah.
Obviously, the 40 and 41 were less money, but that 43, it's Shane. I know Shane likes it. Shane's had it. Everybody that's tried it. Franchi was drinking it last night. On his way to Driftless with one of his barrel pick guys.
Yeah.
We gave him samples to take up to the other 7 or 8 guys that are waiting for him in Madison, Wisconsin, for the barrel pick today at Driftless.
Yeah. We definitely worked our way through a lot of Driftless picks. We had last night, we had them out here. We had Binny's, we had Mash and Journey, we had
Junkies.
the Junkies, and we had story time.
Yep.
And yeah, it went over really well. I was happy with what people said. That's all I'm going to say. That was really good. HBR did a fantastic pick there.
Well, yeah, he does. He's got a good palate. Like,
Yeah.
you know, Nash, you know, a lot of the channels have good palates.
Yeah. For sure.
Morgan Anderson, Hop Scotch Winery. Like I said, a lot of people in chat have went there and bought the bottles, and Chris and HBR has done his due diligence to get the bottles hand delivered to people for his picks and continues to do so.
Yeah, for sure.
They've got some killer picks coming up. He's discussed a little bit about. Can't wait for those. Everybody that follows him obviously knows what's going on. Yeah.
Stanley, those Canadian Obtainiums, we actually had those when we went and did our Driftless pick. Will Zirk brought one of those up.
I've got a couple of them.
Ours was 158.3 proof.
27 year.
Yeah, the 27-year.
Yeah, I got about the 27-year Stanley. Again through Haskell's, Michael Sharif, White Bear Lake, Minnesota. Yeah,
they're good. They're good. Don't get me wrong. It's one you're gonna have one pour of a night. You're never gonna double up on that pour, I wouldn't say. And I would say about a half a pour. Half a pour is pretty good for one of those, to be honest. It's really good. It's on there, man. It's on there. One Mocas says, Big League, the HBR Senator pick is so good. I only have about a third left. I haven't had that one. Blake has them. He didn't bring him up with him on this trip. But yeah, I've had some Senator picks. I had one with one of the groups I'm here in the Chicago area. And let me tell you, it's fantastic. Hey, Amy Bohm, John Trombetta is now in for 4 as well. John Trombetta, thank you for entering the drawing. But yeah, those Senator picks, man, they are definitely good. I'm not going to complain about them. Yeah.
No, that one, the HDR, that Ted Booz one.
Yeah.
I went back and bought extra ones. I think Holt's Claw went through like 5 or 6 of them.
Woo. Now I know they're good.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to check that out for sure. Richie Z says, Driftless Glen in Wisconsin, right? Do you have a distinct profile and do you recommend anything? Total Wine Hazard picks. Richie, I'm going to tell you, look for barrels that are over the 1,000 marks. They did have some barrels when we did the story time pick. We went through 27 plus 3, so 30 barrels, and we walked away with 2. So we were open to take more. Their ryes are fantastic. I've never had a barrel pick rye that I didn't like from there. I've tried some bourbons that are got a little too much oak. Several of the barrels that we tried when we were on that trip were very over oaked because they did use short barrels and they were aged 5 years. They were the 30 gallons. Some of the notes that we had, I still have our note sheets here. Some of the notes were like licking the inside of a cigar box, dry, woody, ashy cigar. So with the bourbons, you just got to watch. The 53-gallon ones, way better. Not run into that overly oaked. Our Sexual Chocolate, you got a little bit of the barrel hint to it. You got a little oak hint, but it wasn't predominant. It was definitely chocolate. I liked all the different ryes I tried last night that we had up here. You know, when we all 4 ryes, I would buy all 4 ryes. Bourbons, I would buy 2 of the bourbons that we had out of the 4. So
I will tell you, a couple weeks back, I gifted all the Storytime picks that they put out so far to Mark and Sherry Carter on a visit to Louisville. They actually went through them and tasted them, nosed them, and they really liked and were very complimentary to those that picked those barrels, enjoyed them thoroughly. So I gave them basically fresh crack bottles for their own personal bar to take home, to share with friends, drink themselves. They were much appreciative, and just was impressed with the guys from Storytime and everybody went on those picks and picked what they got. So
Yeah.
DC was asking Chris
Yeah.
that so what's new Storytime? Any news that current members should get excited about?
Yeah, we got some pretty awesome stuff coming up. We have 2 Jepson's picks. Now, it's not Malort, guys. I'm sorry to tell you we didn't do a Malort pick. But with the help of Livewire Whiskey, we did pick 2 fantastic barrels that differ but complement each other that will be coming out in a 2-pack. And it looks like that's going to be at the end of January, early February when that comes out. But MGP, high rye, 6 year. So you're going to want to be on the lookout for those. We'll be releasing the notes on those pretty soon. They're awesome. We have a awesome backbone pick coming. This one, it was special. These are double oaked ryes that are 16 years old. And they were way short. Like when we drilled into the barrel, Shane was the one doing the drilling. He kept on drilling, and he had to go to the bottom rung, down below the bottom ring, to get any of the juice out of the first barrel we drilled into. The second barrel was just above the ring. So these are definitely short barrels. You're not going to want to miss these. They're 16-year Canadian. I will tell you, they were hazmat. They're 144 proof hazmat rye. We're only gonna have 12 bottles of the hazmat. We did proof it down. We tried several different proofs, and when we got to 115, it absolutely. Oh no!
Nope.
Oh, the Golden Glen almost got smashed. How funny would that have been? The Golden Glen almost went down.
I want to get rid of this survival glass so bad that I was gonna bust it and relive Klein and Paisley smashing of the Golden Glen.
Yeah. So it comes in at 115 proof is what we're going to be releasing it at. And it rounded out the profile, and the palate just exploded at 115. It absolute smasher. Blake, you had a little bit of the hazmat last night. What'd you think of that?
So Chris made a little video and sent it to Storytime Shane, and the 3 of us that were in here tasting just a little sample of that. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Everybody loved it. Then one of our other friends came over. You saw him on stream, Mark. Yeah. Mark brought some dusty hitters, like a 12-year-old Scout rye pick. Yeah. 12-year-old Scout rye MGP. Whoa.
An old.
That was killer.
He brought an old
Weller.
He also brought the old. Words escape me very little.
The old Rock Hill Farms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Old Rock
Hill Farms. He brought a 2002 Rock Hill Farms. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Absolutely different than what we see these days. Like, that's the Rock Hill Farms everybody should be chasing. Let me tell you, that 2002 version, man, that was a hitter all day. Ooh, here we go. We're busting out and we talked about backbone, so more into the backbone. We're busting out the Forge. If you don't know what the Forge is, that's one of their newest blends, getting into the mixing with the light whiskey. So it's a 5-year bourbon, a 8-year bourbon, and a 14-year MGP. They're all MGP, light whiskey. But this is the Forge. I know a bunch of channels have reviewed these. Dusty Dan loved it. Scott and Jason, believe, loved it as well.
I didn't see theirs. I think.
Yeah.
But Dusty Dan, after he
the nose.
After he recommended this, I walked into a liquor store in small town Indiana. They had a bunch of them behind the counter.
Oh, dude.
It was a no-brainer.
Yeah, if you run across another one of those, yes, please. That's I have every other backbone.
Same store that has the 2 OCs and the Double Eagle Rare.
Oh yeah.
All the Ferens and
yeah, good store.
Same day I picked up the Irishman Cask Strength
and
the
Irishman Cask Strength. Now we're talking.
First Black Arts.
When Jeffrey Wax say bourbon chasers are always chasing the ghost of the prior superior batches. Yeah, that's true. You know, when after you've got through buying every bottle on the shelf and, you know, searching for your surprise bottles or your goods, and you start digging deeper and trying to find the better or the finer or the next big thing, going backwards in time. Yeah. I mean, that old Weller antique, they're unbelievable. Like Mark has brought those over here before, the old the gold vein ones. We had one from the late 70s. Wow, what a hitter. Yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen some of the old Fitzes that he's brought over. We had a 53, we had a 73. Man, they're just on a different level. I mean, a lot of them are.
Look what Eric Thompson's drinking.
What are you drinking, dude? What is this?
Scotch?
Eric Thompson, is that a Scotch? I mean, single malt cask strength falls in mind, but a Colkegan mesquite single malt cask. Eric, you're gonna have to tell us a little bit about that. Let's see some notes, man. Tell us if it's good or not. I'm gonna have to go look this up later, man.
Yes, yeah, Mash Bill. I have the friend. Actually, I have one here that's cracked.
I've got one too.
There's
one up here. Yep.
Mine's buried. We're using my old Carter tub. Unfortunately, is a stage for the setup here. So
yeah, the old Carters.
No, we still got that.
We got some out. Yeah. But you know, hey, you said we were gonna take a chill
we got plenty.
Made in Santa Fe. Interesting. Chris, is the old Fitzgerald a weeder? I've never had one. The older ones, I don't know if the older ones are. The new ones are definitely weeders. Weeded mash bill. I would have to look that up, to be honest, Richie. But those old ones I've had, the 73 was 100 proof 6-year. Man, that sucker didn't drink like a 6-year. It was very flavorful. I will tell you, it was better than the new 8-year and better than the new 9-year that have been out the last 2 years. It crushed those. Like, it destroyed them. The nose on this forge. Ha! Woo! Oh, man.
Dusty Dan, if you ever see this or see the rebroadcast of this, thank you for your review, because your review was a no-brainer for me to pick up. You said, don't sleep on it. Well, when I get back to Indiana next week sometime, I'm going to be probably just going directly to this store.
Yeah. Yes, please. Yes, please. I'm in. I'm all in. So it's a Santa Fe distillery, this Cole Keegan, which is a mashup of the distiller's name, Colin Keegan, who was Scottish. So what's it say? He's smoking 30% of the malt with mesquite wood. Huh, all right. That's interesting. We've recently, me and Shane and Bobby from Bourbon Battalion got to sample some experimental barrels at Starlight Distillery that they've been working on a wood smoking series by smoking the malted barleys.
So Big Vic was asking if the Bardstown Ferran was a pass or a buy hit. There's a lot of cognac finished stuff coming out. It's been out. Old Oak's got one that's a hitter.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it, but everybody that I trust their palates have tried it and like
Jepson makes a killer one.
Depending on what you pay for it, if you pay, anywhere from what you got just for 129, 139.
$119.99.
Yes, you get it like 129, 139, even 149. But when it starts to get
here's a hidden cognac hitter. This is a Jepson's cognac finish. You can find these at Binny's or in the Chicago market. There's a couple different stores that have these in the Chicago market. A couple sell online, just saying. But this is MGP, by the way.
So yeah, Vic, I ended up buying multiples of the Ferrand after I tasted it. But it's all cost of what you want to cost. If you start getting into the $250 for it, in some places higher.
Yeah, no way.
No, but like I said, I mean, you can find it lesser. I mean, I think it's intriguing enough. I think Storytime Shane said it was a hit.
Yeah,
I think I know Klein likes it. Him and Zerk destroyed a bottle with some of his buddies.
Yeah, and Richie Z finished bourbon. It is out of hand in some ways. Some ways it's rolling off the tracks with everybody looking for the next greatest thing. There are some brands that are fantastic doing finishing because that's their niche. That's what they do. That's their whole brand. Starlight being one of them. Starlight's finished bourbon sunrise.
I wouldn't pay $180 for a Vic.
No, that's too much, man.
If you said it many times over, here in a couple months, I'll bring a bottle to Whiskey Weekend, and you can try it directly there if you want. I don't think for 180 that I would actually buy it. Whack, everybody Whack's a good palate too.
Yeah,
and he said it's good, but it's definitely not a hitter, especially for 180.
Yeah. Yeah. Amy Bum says Bull Run's finishing on point. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, there's some Bull Runs in here.
Yeah. I got some of that here. Yeah, there's definitely some good ones out there. Tim Evans says when you come to the Ferrand, you have to be a cognac fan. If you're a fan of cognacs, that's very true because it is very, very cognac forward.
If you like Armagnac,
you'll
like it.
Yeah. Armagnac, man,
there's some good stuff out there. Age.
Yeah, I've recently had a couple 50-year-old ones up at a Mons beer and I think it's beer and liquor. Twin Lakes, Wisconsin. Absolutely fantastic place. One of the best bars to try every hitter you could ever imagine. That's up in Twin Lakes, Wisconsin. A Mons Beer and Liquor. If you want another place, Tim Evans can vouch for this, where you can go try hitters. You can drink Warehouse C for $11.71. I think I've done that. As well as a lot of other stuff. I've had quite a few Parkers and stuff, but Garfield's, I went to the one in Crystal Lake. I know they have 6 locations. Man, that one in Crystal Lake, the bar is banging. Parker's, you name it. All the E.H. Taylor finishes when they come out, they're always on the bar. Like I said, $11, you can't go wrong. Think about that when you see guys on secondary that were paying, $3.5 grand for that bottle, and I'm drinking a pour for $11.
Yeah, one little cast. We've seen all those. We've seen. Well, we didn't see the Ferrand today, but I've seen Prisoner, seen Bardstown 6 and 5 discos.
Yep.
$149.99.
Yep.
Readily available.
Yeah.
Tim, per our conversation the other day when I talked to you, seeing all kinds of rare breed everywhere.
Yeah, rare breeds everywhere up here, buddy.
So we're all waiting to see about that allocation rumor. But right now it's a plethora of it.
Right. Yeah, Alex, we're drinking the Forge right now. Absolutely fantastic. I crushed mine. I freaking crushed it. Wow.
You want more?
Dude, I would love more, but we've got other things that we'll get to. I'm in no hurry. Well, we'll get to it. Probably need to get to some water at some point.
I got a bottle here for you.
Awesome. Blake coming through. Hey guys, if you don't know, we got a few more people in the stream right now. We got a Buffalo Trace store pick. It's part of the giveaway tonight. All the deets are scrolling. That is from Casey's General Store. It's a gas station and a store. Yes, they got a Buffalo Trace pick. How's that make you feel? And an Eagle Rare. Who doesn't like Eagle Rare? I like Eagle Rare. I love my Eagle Rare store picks. Grape soda for days. Once you guys find one of those with the grape soda flavor store pick, it'll change you. Yeah, Mashville, we still see it around here. I know you're seeing it. Part of the thing with that is there has been talks that regular rare breed might go allocated. So how do I swallow water wrong? Excuse me, guys. Woo. Wrong pipe. Lane 1.
So, even though we're filling in for HBR and JPIT tonight, I thank them for this slot.
Yeah, definitely.
And like I said, if you're not subscribed and hit the bell for Big League Bourbon or HBR, which I'm sure most of you are based on what I'm seeing in chat, spread the word. Get your friends to join. As we've seen in this community, the charitable giving, the monies for all the good causes, just keep elevating. You know, everybody's flabbergasted when a level's hit and it just keeps going up.
Yeah.
And even people outside of this community that are close to it are just taken back by the giving, how we share with the product, the samples, the money readily. I know story time is big on the members, and 10% of the money going to charitable things, and that was the key for, not would say necessarily key, but why I joined to where I joined. The great picks, the opportunity to have some of these things that you can't walk in a store and get, and over the last year and a half, all these channels that I've supported and become patrons of, from the Junkies to the Mash to Big League Bourbon to Cheech to everybody that I continue to watch and get to know. Last few weeks have been difficult on a lot of us for what they've been through with Sherry G. Continue to think about her and her family.
Yeah, 100%.
I think HBR and JPIT and Morgan Anderson, I think there's got something in the works coming up for to remember her. And
yeah, that's going to be a JD barrel proof pick.
I think that's what it is, but I'll let HBR speak to that. But
he did last week on a stream.
Yeah, and I think Chris is going to be maybe in on that a little bit for some.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah. Looks like right now I'll be making the sticker for that and memorializing Sherry G for that bottle.
And now with the storms, everybody has seen it. The deaths, it hits home. And watching the previous early Instagram stream that we were seeing Sherry Carter pop in to support her. Mark wasn't there, but he was close.
Yeah.
It's taken her back because of the friends throughout Kentucky that she knew that were affected. And they're taken back for the generosity and people donating and whatnot. And they continue to support this community. And anybody that has a chance to meet them in person is going to see that.
Yeah. Yeah. This community is amazing. I applaud each and every one of you for all that you do and how everyone here looks out for each other, checks in on each other. It's awesome.
Hey,
I'm
Eric,
so glad to be part of this community, man.
Hey, Eric, man, I'm sorry for your loss, brother. I've lost several of them to COVID myself, and obviously Sherry G to everybody.
Yeah,
Sucks to hear.
it definitely does. So, yeah, when we'll cast that tribute is going to be huge.
Hey, Alex. Hey, the Moose. I applaud you on the WB Saffel order, but if you can refund your money for the Bond and Lillard, I'd probably buy 2 more of the Saffels and take the Bond and Lillard out of it. That's my personal opinion. I think there's a lot to think the same. WB Saffel all day long, but the Bond and Lillard's questionable. But Old Rippy's hard to find, but that'd be the third bottle of that 375 from Old Wild Turkey. But I haven't seen one.
Come on, it's Campari.
Yeah, it's
Campari, but it was remastered and reblended by Jimmy.
Yeah,
so
he corrected me. He's right.
We might as well call it turkey.
Well, I seen the Bond and Lillard stacked up in that gas station the day I was telling you.
Yes. They probably had 8. Yeah, 8 to 12 of them for sure.
Not expensive, just 12 D.
Yeah, Jerky Whack, it has been cool watching the community grow and friendships branch out. I mean, Blake's here all the way from Cincinnati. Shane's been in here from South Carolina. Klein and Franchi and Will Zirk. It's absolutely crazy. We've got together at Schleimering's and everything else that we've done, and had people from all over the country coming together that have all met each other online. This isn't, Match.com. This is Whiskey Tube. But, I got some amazing friends that I'll have for a lifetime thanks to this community. So mad props to all of you guys. I'd love to hang out with each and every one of you. And gals. Don't forget the gals. One of the coolest ones is in here right now, wrenching. Amy Bone.
There's several.
Michelle Davilar. Adriana. Jen Ardolino. There's so many women that are in this community that absolutely rock. Maureen Franchi. I mean, she wins every bottle, just like Michelle, but hey, absolute rock stars.
Stanley, that's not true. It's just geographically where they drop it, distributed. I mean,
yeah.
Whack probably sees it all day long, south in Cincinnati or south of Cincinnati River, the WB Saffel. Kentucky, it's very plethora. But I've seen it in a lot of stores.
Yeah, I can tell you when me and Shane were at the distillery, there was no Saffel there. So definitely not true. There was 0 Saffel.
Wild Turkey?
Yeah.
None. Wild Turkey had none. I was in there looking for information about the Master's Keep one. Very limited. They had American honey and all that crap. Standard bourbon, rare breed, but Saffel no. But
see, look at that.
Yeah.
Will Zirk. Zirky, what's up?
Will.
Woo! When are you getting back up here, dude? It's always fun hanging out with you.
Your ears must have been burning.
They must have. Yeah. Will's made a couple appearances in the studio here. Definitely awesome to have Zirk around. And he's hanging out in my stream. That's so cool. Hi, Zirk. Miss you, buddy. Wish you were here. Hey, we're doing pretty good. We've been staying around 28, 29 people here the whole night. That's not too bad for a Big League Bourbon stream.
Look at Stanley taking the jab at Eric Thompson.
What?
The female list.
What? You forgot Eric Thompson on that female list, Big League. I don't know if that voice is really going to work. It's not really a phone sex voice. I've seen the goatee. I can't call him a female, bro. Can't do it. There's only one Eric Thompson. And he is an original, not a female. Stan. So that's that. Boom. Will Zirk says, wish he was there also. So did we. If the COVID gets calmed down, I will come visit Chris. Moose, dude, you are welcome.
Yeah, but Chris,
and I will definitely welcome you here.
I'm not sure that Chris's deck is as big as your deck.
No. The Moose definitely has a bigger deck than I have. It's a very big deck. Yeah. Wonder how many people could sit on that deck. Whew. We are talking about the Moose. The Moose is on the loose.
So Todd Ritter, Todd Ritter said he was at Wild Turkey Gift Shop yesterday, and they actually had some samples. So
I apologize. I was just talking about voices, though. There are men on there. There are men. I was defending the female comment, Trisha. You know, I'm sorry, but there are men who do that too. And I've seen tons of those ads. They were all over the streets of Chicago for a while. So yeah, men do it too. I take that back. Trisha is another wonderful female of Whiskey Tube. Check out their channel if you haven't. Whiskey Eyes. Check them out, folks. Go look them up. They got some good stuff going on, Leon and Trisha. Todd Ritter in the house. Hey, Todd. What's going on, buddy? Seen some pictures of you this week down in the Kentucky. Boom. All right, man. What are we going to do next? What are we going to do next? I'm out of that beer. That beer was so good, man.
yeah,
I'm telling you. I heard that thing.
Um,
I saved one last sip of that double barrel Goose Island. That was the Elijah Craig barrel proof, and then finished barreled in the Elijah Craig toasted barrel. Wow. Pancakes all day, guys. Maple syrup, buttery pancakes.
I spoke of them earlier.
Yeah.
So what the heck? Those that know.
They know what? Uh-oh.
I spoke of them earlier.
Oh. Woo! Hey. Somebody say Black Friday Old Carter release. Only at Old Carter. This is barrel number 25. This was a distillery only release that you had to line up in the morning on a nice cold blistering morning in Kentucky.
Me and Francie were 6 and 7 in line, or 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So we're going to be having a 14-year Old Carter barrel number 25 single barrel. This comes in at 116.8 proof, and this is bottle 90 of 106. So, look at this. Look at this. Shane. Peace. I'm out. Jealous. Good night.
Sorry, I can get out the American Whiskey Batch 6, Shane. And if Busey's lurking, I guess I'll get out the 5.
Oh, 5. The funk. I love the funk on that bottle.
It doesn't matter. They're all good.
It's so good, though.
They're all so good, though.
They are. 6 is amazing. 5 just does a little something for me. Just a little more. It does just a little more for me. I don't know. I would never turn down a pour of either. I'll tell you that. They're both fantastic. There might be one sitting right behind me. Oh, well, that's another single barrel. I was talking about the batch 5 and 6.
Huh?
Yeah. Somebody might be letting some cats out of the bag there. I need another Bud Seltzer palate cleanser. One more cast. I'll tell you what, if you're in the Chicago area, Phase 3 beers. Blake got to try a little bit of one tonight. They have this thing called a smoothie seltzer. Holy cow. All I'm telling you is when you pop one of those open, you'll get a creamy head on there, about yay big out of a 12-ounce can. It is like drinking a orange Julius from back in the day in the mall. I've absolutely dated how old I am at that point. But I'm telling you, it's an orange Julius in a can. It's creamy. It is amazing.
Hey, Alex. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. Don't you have a box from Dan and Julie Light that we were questioning whether or not there's samples in there that are OC? Several streams we discussed that Dan and Julie Light generosity box. Have you opened it to see? Are they all blinds? Are they labeled? Because I find it hard to believe that you have no samples from Dan and Julie Light.
Yeah, if they send samples, they do usually drop the OC. Oh, Eric Thompson, you're speaking the language here, man. An orange Julius with a Chicago dog. Yeah, buddy.
Look at that.
Oh, the nose on this is. I mean, this is single barrel. It's there, man. You got the deep red fruits.
Yeah, cherry for sure.
Cherry, yeah. There's
Cherry cordial.
cherry cordial. You get that chocolate, but you get that creamy vanilla sugary. Woo! Oh, you catch the oak on there. You get a little deeper in there. You catch that
It's hard to
that
get
hint.
it's hard to get that cherry cordial.
Yeah, well, you can get if you take a deep enough pull on there, you start getting that oaky. Yeah. Oh, so good.
I got your. I'm looking at Chad Alex.
I don't know if you can see the legs there, but they are barely fallen yet. There we go.
Very cool, there. Alex. You got a mug pertaining to your dad jokes. That's very gifting from what they're channeling the dad jokes that Julie likes. So I mean, likes.
There you go.
So,
those legs, man. Woo! And Jeffrey Wack got spoiled with an OC sampler pack from Dan and Julie.
Hey, Wack.
The mash bill got some OC from the likes as well.
Northside Cincinnati, up around Fields Over Road, Kings Island exit. To where I'm at. If we don't hook up before whiskey weekend, there will be plenty of OC for those going to try to enjoy, and possibly be
so good.
Be poured and talked to by Mark and Cherry themselves, because I'm pretty sure they're part of Whiskey Weekend per Grease.
Yeah.
It's gonna be off the chain this year. Anybody that's not subscribed to the podcast, Will and Grease.
Amy Bone, Will Zirk is in for one.
All I know is that they're great dudes. Grease is a great dude.
Yeah. Even if he does come off like a fool, he's that's all an act. It's an act. You've met him. I've talked to him away from the Matt Madness and away from the channel and stuff. He is a legit good dude, man. Family guy, really good dude, man. What you see is big time act. Refill time. Anybody want to call a bourbon rye finished? Help me pick. Who is picking for Amy Bone? I'm calling a rye for Amy. Somebody else call out what kind of rye. I think Amy needs something spicy. Anybody? Steve's with me. He's calling rye. Ritter's calling for a finish. Maybe a Mash and Journey finished 4-gate rye.
How about a Cheech 202?
Oh, a Cheech 202. Yeah.
A Wild Turkey Boo Rye.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? Fantastic way to do it. Dude, I can't get over this nose. It's yummy.
If you think this is good, you should try 1224 up there.
Uh-oh. Well, we just might. You keep on looking at it. You're jonesing on that thing. Uh-oh.
I've got one pop. That is didn't break.
Oh, Amy Bone. There she goes. She's going after the Mash and Journey 4-gate.
We can actually join you on that, Amy.
Yeah. Is that one it? I think it's right here.
That's Bourbon Nights.
That's right here.
Yeah, that's that one.
The Mash and Smash.
Yep. It's Bourbon Nights barrel.
Okay.
So those 8-year toasted barrels that the Mash and Journey picked, and then it's Bourbon Night had their barrel too. Theirs was barrel 21.
I just dropped your tag.
That's all right. Don't worry about
it.
Okay. The sister barrels to those two, I believe, Sealbox had that listed on Sealbox for another 8-year toasted rye for anybody that's looking. If you missed that on It's Bourbon Night, Chad and Sarah's, or Mash and Journeys. If you go on the Bourbon Outfitter, or excuse me, Sealbox, not Bourbon Outfitter, again, screwed up. Sealbox, I believe, had the sister barrel 8-year toasted of those for a Sealbox pick. Different barrel number, but same 8-year toasted. Same dollar amount that we paid, I believe, for those. It was $224, I believe, on Sealbox.
Sealbox is a 6-year though.
8.
Is it an 8?
Yes.
One of them was 6. Who did a 6?
there was a 6 that was CBO, which was the Chief Blending Officer Barrels.
Okay.
Bobby
Okay.
and Tony and Bill.
Okay.
I know.
I knew there was a 6-year that it wasn't
House
sure.
of Bourbon had a plethora of those 6.
Okay.
I'll check right now, but I'm pretty sure that Seal Box is an 8.
This single barrel, damn, so good. It's drinking that dark chocolate cherry cordial. It's got a long finish. You get a little bit of that wood, like it just takes over. It takes over your mouth. That finish, it coats your whole mouth. It's got good oil to it. Very mouth coating.
Yeah. So Seal Box right now. Is it sold out? No, it's still there. It says there's 66 bottles left at $224. It's not the cheapest, I get you, but it's in par with what I paid for its Bourbon Nights or Mash and Journeys. It's the 95.5 rye. Anybody knows that's MGP. 8 years, 116.2 proof. And it's Christmas spice, and it's in par with what Mash and Journey and its Bourbon Nights, 8 years. So if anybody missed out on that, here's your chance.
Yeah.
Indiana Straight Rye finished in a new toasted oak cask.
And Trisha, we're gonna run this right up to Cheech's stream tonight. So I know he's going on at midnight our time. So we're gonna run it through to there. Gonna honor Chris. Chris took and called me and Blake today while we were out hunting and asked if we wanted to fill the slot for him. So we're gonna fill it for him. We're having a good time. So
Stanley,
got 27 people here.
Mashville.
Is he talking about the wolves?
No. Yeah, I don't know, but he's asking about my transfer method.
Oh.
When I go places like this, or when I went up to Klein's for the Schlammering 2, or anywhere else, I've got these big Craftsman heavy duty tubs that I buy, protect the barrels or the bottles. A lot of times I put the crates from the liquor store with separators in them, and I put those inside. And have my method. I have been very luckily that I haven't had any broken bottles. But usually I will put the tubs in my crew cab portion of my truck behind me, which I think I've heard is in a lot of states could be considered not legal because it's inside the cab with me when the bottles aren't capped.
Right. The caps are
I'll take my chances versus putting them in the bed of the truck, but which I have a enclosed hard top cover that covers the bed, so it keeps moisture and rain and everything out of it. So that's how I transport them.
Yeah.
I didn't bring them all up here. I brought a lot of heavy hitters up here.
Yeah.
I know everybody I visit, or people that I know, we're all on the same page with Old Carter. Not so much with Foregate. A lot of people don't like the finished whiskey portion of Foregate. I personally do. I know what it costs, and Chris knows what it costs to get barrels sourced to finish whiskey in from Kelvin Cooperage or Australian, some of the cherry places that they got to pick up. Yeah. Plus the distill it and the barrels sourced. Mm-hmm. So there's rhyme and reason to it. So I like Foregate, not all of it, but I like a lot of it. But yeah, so
yeah, there's some absolute hitters.
So I bring Old Carter because I've been very blessed and fortunate to get them, and anybody that knows me, you're never gonna find them on secondary. You're not gonna find a listing for them on Facebook or anything like that, Marketplace. That's not me. There's people in chat that know. I mean, it's scored some from me that were looking for it. That I've put bottles in their hands because they've never tried it or they can't find it. Unfortunately, I don't have enough bottles to give everybody in chat that I love to give some, but I love to share it because the times I've known Mark and Sherry, they love to hear how much people put Dan and Julie like. They put bottles in people or samples in people's hands to not try it, and I do the same thing. And we're fortunate to be able to do that. And if there was enough to go around that I could just send out a bottle here, a bottle there, everywhere, bottle, I would do it. But that's why when we have events, I make sure I hold enough back and I've got spares to bring fresh so everybody can crack them and try them and sample them. And I'm not the only person in this community that does that at all. Dan and Julie are great at it. A lot of channels are great at it with the samples they pour and distribute.
Yeah.
Chris has got a lot of stuff you're just not even seeing here, back here, on the floor, over there, upstairs.
The back of the minivan. I don't have the crew cab truck, but the back of my awesome minivan nowadays. 3 kids, that'll do it to you. The back of the minivan might be a mobile traveling sampling bar as well. Never know who you're going to run into, or hey, I drop off samples at stores. Great way to hook up with your local liquor managers and
Deathless
get some good
Deathless Dogs Dan probably popped in chat.
Yeah, he was just in here. I
just
saw him. You were talking, so I didn't say anything. But Deathless Dogs, what up? Man. Bum, bum, bum. Todd Ritter saying he's biased, but very few can hang with the 4-gate finish bottles. New split stay boo rye finish of French oak is a spicy meatball. Ooh, I do love me some French oak, man.
I've got a couple of those.
Yummy.
I've got a couple of those new batches being held for me at a store. I called one way up here and said, "Hey, you got those? Pull a couple, because I like to at least have one to open and then have a spare."
Yeah.
And once I get into that open one, if I determine to get more, then I will. But $200 of bottles, it's.
Yeah, Whack. I'll tell you, the Calvin, not Kelvin, but the trilogy number 3, all day, buddy. Oh, you got those here?
Of course I do.
Damn. I had those at Justin's House of Bourbons. I loved 1. 2 was good, and I loved 3. 3 is.
So I got 3.
Woo!
I got
3 is a smasher, man. That's definitely one of the top pours of the year.
So anybody. You can have your opinion on what Chris spoke at Justin's House of Bourbon. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a pretty good customer of them. Top professionals as far as Ryan Alves, what he does for this community, the barrel picks that he does with the junkies and ADHD. Ryan Alves is top notch for us, and he continues these barrel picks and for them to pick. The general manager is a friend of mine, Brian Booth, and he goes between the Louisville store mainly in Lexington and Ryan Alves' store. They have a lot of great barrel picks. For instance, I did the first barrel pick with Justin's here of recent. I brought up to Chris. This is my first barrel pick new riff that I did with one of my friends, Travis Hill, manager of Louisville store. Barrel 4428 did this back in must have been first week of October. Went down New Riff, met up. We picked out 2 barrels, particularly for the holiday season. What we were looking for. There were supposed to be 4 or 5 of us there from Justin's. Me as one of the good VIP customers they invited, but it ended up just being 2 of us, me and Travis, and Ryan was busy with barrel picks, and the others couldn't make it. So we picked what we picked, and then we took samples back, and everybody agreed that we did a good job. Now, I'm not tooting my own horn. For a 4-year-old, Chris tried it. His wife tried it.
Yeah, me and my wife were very impressed. It's not very often. I've come across some of the notes on that bottle, but I've only come across them in some single malts, but never in a bourbon. But Blake's pick, that bottle right there, it comes across. It's got lemon, like zesty lemon with some spice, like some cocoa. Oh man, a little bit of nutmeg.
Yeah,
we're
looking for specific. Anybody that knows new barrel picks. I know Ben goes to a lot of them and stuff.
Yeah.
When you go to New Riff, basically it's for us. This is my first through Justin's, but Justin does several for the store picks.
Well, I'm gonna throw this out there. That's like an Italian panatella fruitcake.
All I know is Dan Shook. People can go back and watch the stream. But Dan Shook that said one of Justin's House of Bourbon single barrel picks, not this one, was one of the best he ever had at that point. I can't remember which one it was, but my point is Justin's has a lot of store picks.
They do.
Pick out the that small one. Yeah. That's a Justin's store pick.
Oh, dude, this me and Shane and Klein talked about this one when we were on the live stream at Klein's house when I went live. This is one of the most surprising bottles you'll ever come across. And you won't unless it's on secondary. This won the the New Orleans Whiskey Festival. This was the #1 whiskey. This took home the cake for the top award there, and that's a pretty prestigious whiskey festival.
I believe that pick was put in Justin's by their bartender Jeremy that was there.
Yeah,
a blogger on he was a whiskey blogger out of Louisville. Great dude. Podcasts and stuff. I can't remember the name of it. It's on my phone. Anyway, he put that he did that pick and that was his. And Justin started selling that pick in there. And they have a lot of good picks for decent prices. Now the other side of that spectrum is for Justin's, and I'm not biased, is because I've spent more money. I mean, as far as pricing secondary, that people go, you're nuts. But when you can't find it and they've got it, you pay a little bit more to put it. It's not necessarily FOMO. It's just you can't walk into a store and find it. You're not going to walk into a store and find Old Carter because everybody that knows that distribution of that's in a few states. And Mark and Sherry are prideful of the quality over the quantity. If they can't adequately put enough product of theirs in a certain market, they're not going to keep flooding the market when they can't adequately support the markets they're in. So, I mean, I've been put into a lot of different bottles in there. I've gotten bottles, but there wasn't SRP. I paid more money on some of my bottles to have them, to enjoy them, to crack them, to enjoy them to people. But that's what that store is. You can go from a $12 bottle all the way up to at the time, I don't know if it's still in the cabinet, but it's like $50,000. Yeah. And they got it from a collector. And Chris has been in there. Yeah. He's met my friends. I put him in story time in here a few weeks back with Bobby Williams, Bourbon Battalion. They went in, had a good time during the Bourbon Classic, met some groups out of the East Coast, gathered some members for story time, had some really unique pours, educated people to walk in here that are whiskey nerds. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That was a great time helping Booth with the groups that came in from the Bourbon Classic and helping Booth and riffing back and forth with him through his teaching class that he was putting on and asking us questions and us, including us in that. That was awesome. I mean, the Bourbon Classic's a pretty big thing down in Louisville. All I know is that was a huge opportunity thanks to this guy right here. All I know is Brian. I'm good friends with Brian, the general manager, and he wanted many months ago, probably about 8 to 9. He wanted me to send him a list of all of the Whiskey Tube channels from Mash and, well, of course he knows a lot of them because they're already in there. Chad and Sarah's in there a lot. Mash and Drum has been in there with Jason's mom came in. When they come for my Bourbon Journey, they go in there on a weekly or monthly basis when they're down there because they're using the private speakeasy to do tastings with just last Monday. I think Jason C. and the Mash and Journey
Todd
Club.
Ritter. Todd Ritter
was there. Exactly.
He's in the chat.
Exactly.
He
They
was
went
in
down
there.
there for the Old Forester pick, which I'm looking forward to when that comes out to get my opportunity. They went down for a great time, and they ended up in the speakeasy with, I think, Bill and Bob from Foregate tasting some things. And I know Bob, I drank with Bob, very generous individual, brings out new batches that we know nothing about. And I know Todd's seen them. I've seen pictures. Yeah. And that's all through Justin's, because they have a little bit of a locker in there in the back room that they pull their bottles out of. There's other people in there that people are aware of in this community that Whiskey Tube. There's a gentleman named Sean that I've known. He's from Blackout Bourbon group, barrel pick group out of Louisville and stuff. And they're a horse racing. They also have ownership of I believe it's Thundering Creed racehorse. And he has a locker in there for some blackout picks and stuff. And anybody comes in, generous individual, that he'll bring out his picks and you can taste them. And he even had an Armagnac pick here several weeks ago. Just that was Black Friday day. Spent the day with him. After Mark and Sherry was done with their single barrel drop, we went out, had drinks, celebrated a successful drop for them, and just a great place to, if you're a whiskey nerd, a whiskey person, to be part of. Louisville, downtown Louisville is where it's at.
Yeah. Talking Armagnacs, man. There's a lot of places doing Armagnac picks these days. And I'll tell you, some of those are some of the most fantastic pours you're ever going to have. If you've ever been curious about Armagnac, check out some places that are starting to do some of these picks. I've been lucky enough through Amon's in Twin Lake, Wisconsin, that I talk about all the time. He's done a couple different Armagnac picks and shared several Armagnac picks with me from anywhere from 30 years to 100 years old. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Very good. Very, very good. Last time I was up there, I had one that was 48 years old. I'm going to tell you that one's probably been the best so far. But those Armagnacs are special. And some of those older ones that are picks, they're expensive. But when you think of how many years and the way we look at bourbons and how they age and the price, $249 doesn't seem awful when you compare bourbon to it when you're talking a 48-year-old Armagnac. So just want to throw that out there for anybody curious looking to try Armagnacs. There's a lot more that are on the shelves that are a lot cheaper than that. But like I'm saying, these ultra-age picks that are in that 40 to 60-year range, they're affordable and you can get to it. Oh, yeah. There we go.
That's whoop. Todd Ritter probably knows that table very well from last week.
So there's one Blake
88
recently had there. So yeah.
Yeah, Sean from Blackout Bourbon pulled that out of the stash.
Yeah, absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
And Bass Armagnac. Those are hitters. Absolute hitters, man. Oh, so good. Big League Bourbon. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Todd Ritter.
I've seen it.
You see that? Yeah, I'd be curious to have that. Me and Mr. Benson have had some pretty interesting conversations about Kelvin Collab 1.
I'm pretty sure I know what he
had. Yeah.
I'm not going to disclose, but I'm pretty sure Todd, if you or you did not have it,
yeah, some fun stuff gets shared in that speakeasy. Let me tell you.
See Bob D'Antonio's phone number right here.
Yeah, buddy, that's where it's at. Yeah, Whack. I'll tell you, number 3, in my opinion, you got the hitter of the trilogy. Number 1 is fantastic, like I said. Number 2 It's good. I'm not going to say it's not good,
So
but I don't think it stands up to 1 and 3.
So one is the 15.1.
Yeah, and that's the youngest one.
Yeah, it's 124.6 proof.
6 year?
For anybody that don't know, it's a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished in tawny port and dark rum casks. Okay.
And that's a 6 year, correct? Because does it go 6, 8, 10 or 6, 8, 12?
6, 8, 12, I believe.
6, 8, 12. Yeah. So that 3 in the trilogy you have,
so that's 1,
is finished in the tawny port and the Apria sherry.
So here's 2.
Right.
2 is considered 15.2. It's 124.9 proof, and what this one is, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished in Imperial sherry and dark rum casks. Okay. So right. 4 Gates batch 16 is the one down under, which is the Aprilia casks.
Apria.
Yeah, Apria casks that they've batched.
Yeah.
And
Todd Ritter, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it, man.
And then there's your 3.
Yeah, 3.
124.7. And that's the blend of 1 and 2.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good, man. I love that one. Not gonna lie. That's a hit. One of the top pours of the year. One of the top pours, no doubt about it. And before I knew what they were, at the end of that night when we were moving around, because the bourbon challenge.
Somalia?
Yeah. No. They were coming in. For
Bourbon
that
Central, the Philly group.
Yeah. Yeah. So I poured all 3 of mine together, so just made a big steroid 4-gator, and wow, it was good. Those might have been my extra pours. Amy Bohm, what is the giveaway tonight? Good question. We've got a Eagle Rare coming in. We also have a and I threw it. It didn't break, but we got some suds. I've never seen whiskey have some action going on. Check that out. Got some bubblies going. Do not drop the bottle. This is a Buffalo Trace store pick by Casey's General Store, which is actually a gas station, and they make a killer breakfast pizza, just so you know. And if you need to know how to enter, it's scrolling along the bottom of the screen. You can either Venmo or PayPal, and both the names are down there. Every $5 gets you an entry for a chance to win the 375 Buffalo Trace store pick or the Eagle Rare. So there you go. Good chance to get those. Good chance to get those tonight. Right now, there's a really good chance to score those. Casey's does picks. Yeah, dude, Deathless Dog. Casey's does picks. I could not believe it. I saw one in my local Casey's that's like right across the street from my work. They had it sitting on the counter one day. And I grabbed it. How could you not? A 375 Buffalo Trace picks. I grabbed it. And then after work, I went around and hit up a bunch of other Casey's that were around the area and grabbed up as many of these little 375 Buffalo Trace picks as I could. Because, hey, what an awesome giveaway.
Look at Jim Morris.
Jim Morris. Is Blake showing off his crazy travel bargain? No, not so much. Not so much. We've drank a mix of mine and his this weekend.
So 2 weeks ago last night, those that were part of my Louisville trip, that Friday on Bourbon stream was my first night officially clicking the StreamYard link on my own and not piggybacking on one of the other Whiskey 2 channels, whether it be Destination Bourbon Klein or Chris Luddick. So I'm relatively new on going on camera. Been in chat, but that was my first time. So not gonna lie, I don't blame it on alcohol. I was having a good day with Franchi. Good day for Black Friday. Was on a high of good time in Louisville. And I flexed a little bit too much to Jim, showing off. Yeah. Very remorse of it. Apologize to those that wasn't my intent. Everybody that knows me, I have bottles, but I also share bottles. So as well as, the likes and everybody else.
Yeah. Blake is one of the most generous people out there, so I don't call it a flex, man. He's hanging out and he's sharing stuff when he's out and about, whether he's sharing it with people from Whiskey Tube or he's sharing it with Mark and Sherry Carter or some other distilleries or people at Justin's House of Bourbons. Yeah. No different than we did at Storytime. When we went in there, we took our Storytime picks and we poured them for all the guests that were there that Justin's was actually hosting. And we poured them for people that came in from, the bourbon event that was in downtown Louisville. This community is all about sharing, 100%. Everybody in here has shared with someone else in this chat. I'm sure of it. I've shared with several people in this chat that are here right now. And thank you everyone for coming out tonight. And Blake's no different, just because he's not on camera all the time or doesn't have a show or anything. He's just like the rest of us.
I don't have time to have a channel.
Yeah. But he's out here hanging out with us, sharing. He was pouring great pours for one of my friends that came over last night for, Gary Franchi showed up with one of his friends from his bourbon group. And, Blake was pouring everything for everyone that stopped by.
Hey, pinch hitter Jim, I know you weren't trying to shame anybody. It was on my mind after that night. I actually got a hold of Ben, talked to him about it. And like I said, it was a long night. And looking back, I'm just, You
were all good, dude.
I felt it was a weak moment for me. And like I said, it was one of those things that, like I said, I took a lot to the Schlammering up at Klein's. Oh, yeah. Everybody's seen the picture of the table.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that haven't tried that, and that's what this community is about. And
yeah, it was awesome. And I can't thank you enough because I've got to try a lot of things I would never have privileges of trying because I don't see them in my area. Old Carter and Forgate, not distributed here. There's other things that you've brought that I haven't seen around here. So I'm thankful for the opportunities, and I'm thankful for this community because a lot of you have provided me with stuff that I haven't tried. And, I try to pay the favor back across the board to everyone else. So that's why we rock in whiskey community, folks. And Amy Bohm, you are correct. If Buffalo Trace can do 375s of little baby buffaloes, I wish I had them down here. They're upstairs. But I have 375s upstairs because I started this little mini collection because I'm the baseball guy. And if you know anything about baseball, we collect cards. Well, this is my baseball card collecting. So once I start a vertical, I like to collect it all. So I got these little guys, store picks, 375. I now have 375 store picks of Eagle Rare. I also have 375 store picks of Sazerac.
Hey, Vic, I just read your comment.
And I also have a 375 store pick of 1792 small batch. So Sazerac is very capable of rocking out some 375s. And I would love to see some BTACs and 375s to spread the wealth.
If I might add, if you guys make it down to Louisville to experience Whiskey Row or anything down there, it's a great city. A lot of great hotels down there, but I really thoroughly enjoyed Hotel Distill.
Whack.
Yeah, I seen it. I thoroughly enjoyed Hotel Distill.
It's a really nice place.
Good bar. From the time you walk in the door off of Whiskey Row down from Old Forester, O'Shea's, it's all right there, walking distance. The Repeal Steakhouse and Bar, top-notch place to get a meal. Very hard to get reservations, so you want to get in advance. There's other places down there. So I can't state enough about what Louisville is and is not. Lexington's good too, but just there's a lot of good places in Louisville, especially right there. And thank you.
Oh man. Holy cow. Another Goose Island hitter. Bourbon barrel. This is the Cherrywood bourbon barrel. Dude. Ridiculous.
Alex, that was a standard room. Their shower, their shower is a standard room, double occupancy, because I got that because somebody sent in this room I was hoping was going to be there, but he couldn't break away. He had obligations.
I did. Last minute stuff came up for work, and I was unable to make the trip.
So Francie, obviously Franchise was down there with, we met up and had a good time. His daughter she's associated with Grindberger.
Yeah.
Hell of a place to go get some food and a pour.
Oh yeah. Good pours, good drinks. And she makes some killer cocktails.
Behind the bar they had OC, so I had a very rare OC there. Oh, Carter.
Did you have the very, very old there? Maybe. Just maybe some.
I don't think it was, but it was good.
Maybe some 27.
I didn't have it there. But I was presented with it.
Oh yeah. 27-year-old OC. If you don't know, that does exist. It's called the very, very old Carter. 27-year goodness. Deathless Dog. I haven't tried the regular one yet. We do have the cola down here right now. We have the cola. I believe that's the cola, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the cola.
So we've got the cola. We did the Elijah Craig double barrel at the start of the stream. Now we're into the Cherrywood, and we do have the cola.
So Chris is getting ahead of me. So I've been cherishing the 14-year-old 25 barrel from Old Carter. I am not slamming this, so I will slam the Goose Island before I slam the Old Carter.
I might have overly enjoyed
Which
that
is fine.
Old Carter. It was fantastic. It was super good. We're going to. That's going to be a surprise crack.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be another surprise crack. Don't wait. Surprise cracks coming up in hour number 2. That's when the good stuff comes out.
Hour number 2.
We've got one more hour to lead up to Cheech.
I promise hour number 2 of this is not going to be hour number 2 of J Pitt and HBR because I can't sing worth of shit.
No.
I have no voice. My arms wide open would be a hug.
Aiden, I hear you on that. These things keep on going up in price. I will tell you, dude, that double barrel Elijah Craig, they're expensive. They're expensive, ranging from I've seen them at $46.99 up to $65 in some places.
I've never seen this Elijah Craig double barrel, so I pulled the trigger on it. It wasn't cheapest for a bottle, and I didn't even know we were going to stream tonight at this point.
Yeah.
But I said we were going to share this because he hasn't had it. I haven't had it. It was in a very. I didn't even touch nothing. So
glasses just moving around. Yeah.
It was in a very unique boutique wine store.
Yes.
That had something. I call it boutique.
It is.
And it was there. And it was the last thing I seen. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to lie. It was $54.95.
Yeah.
But I get to share with a friend that hasn't had it.
Dude, it was really good.
Yeah.
That was buttered maple syrup pancakes all day. I'm impressed.
It
was way better than the Weller one last year.
I haven't been a big beer drinker for a long time. Since I got into whiskey, it's been. I've done Chimay, Trappist Monk stuff, the dark stuff.
Oh, that stuff's super good. Yeah, the Chimay, super good. This is super good too. Wow,
it's flavorful.
It really is. I'm not really catching the cherry, but it's super.
Hey.
Zerky. Someone say crack. Hey, nothing's been broke tonight. We broke one glass here last night.
Hey, whack. Everywhere I went today that had wine, I was trying to find a Carter Cellars.
Yeah.
So I can let his wife experience Mark and Sherry's wine.
Yeah, we tried. And the one place we did go is a very boutique wine store that does carry some of the rarest stuff from all over the world that's here, and people do show up from all over the Chicago burbs and everywhere else to come to this wine store, and they do not have Carter cellars.
So Stahl says Coors Light is the best beer. I'd say that's a little bit biased based on your geographic location.
Dude, Banquet beer is better than Coors Light. Just personal opinion, because they actually put Banquet beer into baseball bats for the All-Star game. The first time it was ever at Coors Field. I might have some old dusty Coors Light Banquet beer baseball bats.
Banquet got propped up here the last few years because of the Netflix stream Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Karate Kid.
Oh, yeah. Johnny loves the Banquet beer, baby.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Johnny and the Banquet beer. Sorry, my watch is going off. It's telling me I should go to bed. Not yet. Not yet.
The whiskey tells him when he needs to go to bed.
That's right.
When he starts throwing beef sticks at me, we're done.
Dude, the beef sticks from Reams Market in Elburn, Illinois. Yeah, I plug stuff here. Blake turned me on to that place. I know it from Illinois because our local store that makes beef sticks and has a lot of the same things, jerky dip and stuff. Next time we meet up, I'm going to bring you some because they go back and forth with Reams now as who finishes 1 and 2 on the jerky, the sticks, and the beef dip.
Reams.
I just found that out.
I'm sorry, I'm biased. Reams.
The Reams brats are better. They're way better. They're way better. The sticks can compete, but I'll tell you that ghost pepper and cheese stick from Reams is legit.
You walk in and see all the national awards.
I know. My place gets awards here too.
Check this place out. It's in the west suburbs of Chicago, in the middle of cornfields.
In the middle of the cornfields.
I'd say 64 runs between.
Independent Joe, what's going on, brother? Thanks for the comment. Nice to see you.
To the west, and to the east of it, 64 would be the west side of Geneva.
Yes.
And middle of nowhere, small town. I think a sign said population 20,000. It's not even that. I don't think.
It's not even 20,000.
8,000.
I will tell you, when I showed up to go out to Klein's house for Schlammering 2, I pulled up before the store opened.
There's a line
at 8 a.m.
There's a line for me.
There was one parking spot left, and there was a line outside. This is during COVID. Everybody's in their masks, spaced out. There was a line
with the ticket thing.
To get into the store. There were over 50 people in line to get to a meat store, and I'll tell you, it was worth it. It was worth it. I had to wait in line. It was a great thing. Blake had purchased stuff ahead of time, so I just had to pick it up. I still had to wait in line for 30 minutes. It was worth it. It was worth every minute of it. It was really good. And by the way, my kid loves the barbecue beef sticks.
Chris, not so much. He threw it at me last night.
I might have thrown a beef stick last night.
Anybody that was in, I know Stahl was in the chat last night, but
I threw a beef stick.
He kept eating it. He's like, "This is horrible." And him and Mark was here, and he kept eating it after he said, "This is no good." Finally, got about that much left, and then he just picks it up and hauls it. Yeah,
not a good thing when a former pitcher hauls anything at you. Just saying, I'm glad Blake's okay and I didn't injure anyone. Beef sticks can be dangerous.
But the original owner of Reams, this is kind of a tidbit. It's fact.
Yeah, fire away. Good story.
This meat market here in this area, and Chicago has a lot of great food. Tim Evans and everybody who lives up here or visits knows this. But anyway, this meat market, the owner, and I think now it's changed. These partners, I think there's a Major League Baseball player that's part owner of football. There's a sports player that's actually part owner now.
It's a former Super Bowl champion who is from my area here.
Anyway, the owner is allergic to meat.
True story.
Allergic to meat. So he has to suit up and basically hazmat suit and big rubber gloves up to here when he's doing his blending and packing casings for sausage and brats or whatever they do. he can't. It hits his skin. He's allergic.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? You own a meat store. You make some of the best meat products that win national awards year after year, win the state awards. This guy's blending this all up, and he can't even eat it and taste it. He doesn't even know. Just goes to show. Just goes to show. Craziness. Craziness.
Bourbon says you can't control your meat.
Oh, well, Bourbon's never been here, so he wouldn't know. He has seen me at the Winery, and I kept my meat to myself.
There's Eric Thompson throwing out the New Mexico trivia facts.
Ooh, very nice. Developed at New Mexico State University. Yeah, I have.
Hey, Eric, who's Kansas City going to get beaten by tomorrow?
Oh, I think they're going to get beat by Patrick Mahomes. Or maybe their offensive line. Poor dude's got to scramble so much because that offensive line is not worthy of him.
I'm waiting for the finger.
You're waiting for the finger? It might be coming.
Independent Joe's probably got his Cowboy jersey on by now.
Independent Joe's got the crying emoji after that.
Yeah, because there was a
Eric says they're going to beat the Raiders, and I have to say, yeah, that's a good possibility.
Yeah, true.
I mean, when your owner has a bowl cut that moms used to give out in the 50s and 60s.
Hey, yo, Ben, that's a low blow. That's a low blow.
In more ways than one. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, I thought what happened at the Schlammering stayed at the Schlammering, but I guess not. You know, you got to do what you got to do. Everybody needs their 5 minutes of glory.
Yeah, Amy, it moved fast from the food section.
Food and sports go together, though.
Because we can't have a singing section like HBR.
Yeah. Now, I will tell you, yesterday.
I don't have, personally, I like music, but I don't have the photographic memory to remember the lyrics like he does and know all the songs.
Yeah, our photographic memories go a different direction.
Chris is great at that, and HBR is great at that, and I can't hold a tune. I mean, I could say something pretty crass, but I won't. I mean, the only instrument I play, but
I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, this has been a food weekend. There's no doubt about it. You know, you can't have this much sexy on one stream without liking food. I'm just saying. I'm throwing that out there. We might have had a Thanksgiving dinner last night. Thanks to my wife.
I figured that.
You know, my wife threw down and made us a fantastic Thanksgiving dinner with all the different sides and accoutrements. You know,
breakfast this morning.
Yeah. I threw down breakfast for you.
I'm usually not a breakfast person. I try to minimize. I've been losing weight, you know, but a lot of people in the HBR has been losing weight, and people that are trying, and I've been with them, and I've lost 85 pounds. And
Blake's been killing it, man. Big round of applause for Blake this year, dude. Seriously, that's an accomplishment. I know I've been up and down in my own journey.
It needed to happen. A lot of people struggle with it, and I've struggled with it the last few years and got lazy, and so I wasn't going to eat breakfast this morning, and his wife had a death stare, and
she's good at that.
I bowed over, and I had bacon and eggs and potatoes that Chris fried up and stuff like that. So I guess this is my cheat weekend.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was all good. I promise you. I promise you I can cook. I have been to culinary school. I can cook.
You does it well.
I ran many a restaurant back in the day, and spent my time at running the family bar too.
Appreciate that.
Hell yeah. Like I said, man, huge shout to you. Joe's giving you the claps as well. It's not easy.
I don't want the clap from Joe.
Thanks, the low blows keep on coming on my stream. I kind of like this.
Thanks, Joe.
I kind of like it.
So 1 hour too, HBR.
Oh no. Eric's got Aiden Googling ghost pepper at New Mexico State University.
Hey, I am proud to be on.
Eric, do not encourage Aiden to Google stuff. He's going to find more leather daddy things we might not be able to handle. Just saying. I love me some Aiden. I love me some leather daddy comments.
So Bourbon's in chat.
Yeah.
I will say we've been on for 2 hours and 5 minutes now.
Yeah.
And we don't have anybody in the background popping in. We're not popping in, but yeah, well, obviously not pub style, but
yeah, we didn't pop that up. We didn't.
No, we haven't had any of that.
We didn't throw a link.
We haven't put a link in. So.
Yeah, I didn't throw a link. I was trying to keep this true to the HBR. He asked us to do this for him, and hold down the reins. So that's what we're going for. I
was actually honored today when my phone rang. We were out hunting, and it was Chris. And, he said, "Hey, me and Josh, we're having a holiday party, and we can't stream tonight. Chris was with me, so could Chris stream?" And Chris said, "Absolutely." And here we are. So
yeah. And thank you for everyone that's come out. I mean, we consistently stayed over 30 people so far. You know, I'm thankful. I'm beyond thankful. I know I haven't been on a lot lately. Like I said, the channel is coming back. We're going to try some random days. Thursday has got very convoluted and overdone. And I found a lot of my guests I have opportunities to work with right now from the baseball world. Thursday really doesn't work for a lot of them. So I will be announcing very soon a schedule with new guests coming on because I got a bunch lined up, and I'm excited to get back after it, guys.
We got a rock star on his way home for his
buddy. We're holding it down for you till you get here. You just let us know. We planned on going till midnight our time to carry you to your 1 a.m. start time, our time.
Cheech Arlino, Mr.
Or midnight our time.
Car,
yeah.
Which I am a proud patron of his.
Yes, you are. Yes,
his pub style. Proud of what he's accomplished for his wrenching abilities with Amy. Didn't see out around tonight, but for the wrenches out there, don't know how you do it. Kudos. That's all I got to say.
Hell yeah.
I mean, for Cheech, knowing what I know about Cheech, to be able to do the junkie stream, I can't even keep up reading the junkie stream on a Tuesday, let alone read every chat that man does.
Yeah. All right, so what are we going to do next? We said this hour is going to be hitter stream.
Pop.
What am I popping? Are we going with that bad boy?
Pop it, don't watch it, right? Troy.
Pop him, don't watch him. Yeah, Troy. Hey, if Long is still here, he might have really left when we popped that old Carter. Lurking. He's probably lurking, noodling his guitar. We're going to put Storytime glass is coming out.
I didn't bust.
The Storytime glass is going to come out because Blake is popping something that came out almost 4 years ago, and we found it on a shelf today.
Very dusty.
Very dusty. It honestly had dust on it. Like the guy pulled it off the shelf and blew it off before he showed it to Blake.
He was shocked that I didn't want the $1,299 lot B.
He really thought I think he thought you were going to grab that. Like he pulled that out from behind the counter. He's like, "Hey, you want this too?"
I said, "No."
How much? $12.99.99 for a lot B.
I'll take this 25-year rhetoric for shitload less.
A hell of a lot less.
And the cork's still good.
Ooh, daddy. Does it smell good? No. I'll smell it when you pour it. Oh, buddy.
It's your channel.
It's my channel. So, guys, Orphan Barrel, 25-year-old. This is from the old Bernheim distillery, and was aged at the Stitzel-Weller distillery.
84% corn.
84% corn, 6% rye, 8% malted barley. This is a Kentucky bourbon, even though it's bottled in Tullahoma by that Dickel place. It is a 25-year-old Kentucky coming in at 91 proof. This is the end of the Rhetoric series, which did start with a 20-year, and they let it keep on aging up to 25. There is a really goofy box set that's out that I think goes for about 3 Gs.
Can I give credit where credit's due?
Hell yeah, fire.
credit where credit's due. Our facts on this bottle, I've always wanted it. I've got other Orphan Barrels, the Lost Prophet, Barter House. My knowledge, Jason Calori, Mashing Drums channel.
Yep.
Several channels that reviewed this.
Yeah.
Get the facts, you know.
Yeah. We did our research by watching our friends in the community, so we could tell you about what we'd be tasting tonight. And Jason Clory did come through with all the facts for us.
Top-notch channel. Proud supporter of his.
Dude, this nose is yum. There, you know.
If Storytime Shane's lurking, I believe we were talking about this. He said this was a good bottle, hitter bottle.
So, some good legs on there.
Nice color.
Yeah, good color.
$1,300 bottle bourbon.
Better come with a girlfriend.
Eric, I paid nothing close.
Or a boyfriend for the women of whiskey.
Paid nothing close to $1,300.
No, not even close. That was a lot B.
Well, you're talking about lot B. I thought you were talking about this one.
Yeah. The lot B was, and one Mocast just said the picks and pours is $12,838 for the Red Cross right now. That is amazing. They are rocking it. There are a lot of distilleries that have given. Tim Evans, who's in this stream, donated bottles.
Alex.
Mark and Sherry Carter donated batch 1 rye and batch 2 rye. Penelope Bourbon gave over $1,000 donation. Blue Run has donated like 4 bottles tonight.
That's where we had to come down and set up
what
this was.
Bourbon Jeeper threw in ORVW, and he was gonna drop another bottle when they crossed 10,000.
Yep.
So they've done that.
7,500. He dropped one, and then when they crossed another plateau, he dropped a bigger bottle.
Yeah. So that's an awesome stream. You guys want to sneak over there to Instagram? I don't blame you. But, you know, we're getting into this 25-year rhetoric.
So Alex Moose asked if there was any more of the rhetoric 25s or
which one?
You want the rhetoric 25?
Rhetoric 25. There was one more left at this store. So you got my digits, man. Texty. I'll let you in on the deets. And
let's just say it was $250 cheaper than what you can go on Google and Google search it
for the lowest price.
For the lowest price.
Yeah. And that, you know, we did see it at a couple stores at New Jersey and stuff, and it was
Bourbon Central.
Yeah. It was stupid expensive. Alex texts me. It's like 30 minutes from my house. It's not hard to get to. Trust me, there were dust on these bad boys, so I'll be able to get over there and get it.
Yeah.
You know,
but it wasn't a plethora because I don't think a lot of people knew what it was.
Texty. Let me know, buddy.
We were passing up the $1,300 bottle of lot B.
Yeah, he was blown away by that. He was like, but
rhetoric.
This is special.
I said, not any more than the rhetoric 25.
I've got one of those lot B's. I mean, you know what it's doing? Collecting dust.
As long as it's,
look at that. There's Alex right there.
As long as
Alex is in, man. He just texted me.
Yeah, so he'll get it for you so it can set the States for another year before you can get over and get it, Alex. You're living in that loft apartment over a great party, my friend.
Mike Stahl, I do love you, dude. Come on. I'm going to put this up there. How does Mike Stahl think I don't love him? We wore Livewire whiskey shirts last night while we streamed. Here, me and Blake both.
Hey, Stahl, I take you for what you are, buddy.
You got the war with this guy.
I got some great knives.
Oh my goodness, he was showing me the knife collection last night. That is the ProTech with the tritium in it. The all blacked out. Oh my goodness, I tried to get one of those off Blade HQ. Got sniped. Didn't get it when they dropped. I've always wanted one, and well, I got to play with one last night. You know, I got to do the ProTech snappy. It's awesome.
I did that for Adam. Yeah.
Oh, we love Adam too. We love both
channel.
of you. We absolutely love you guys. You know, and on top of it, Dude, you texted me this morning to make sure I was okay and made fun of me for my tripping.
Oh, Ben's saying you're real happy with him. I'm happy with him right now.
What? Where did I miss that?
It's just popped in. Right? Bourbon.
Dude, I'm not unhappy with Bourbon. I love Bourbon. I'm trying to give people some shit, man. Holy cow. Where did the sensitivity come from, buddy? You like to dish it out. Come on. You know I love you, Ben.
Wow, Eric.
What did Eric drop?
Brother. Sweet car.
But I would love to have a JDM. Oh.
No, Eric.
Eric.
No, I had a 69 Shelby GT500.
Oh.
Near to my heart.
That is a nice car.
Yeah.
Did you try this yet?
I'm still nosing.
Dude, the nose. This is one I could nose all night long. There are about 5 on my list that I could nose all night.
Amy,
and just
you like
enjoy
that
it?
4-gate? The toasted 95.5 MGP. For it's $224, $200.
No love for SoCal. Vic. Damn, you guys are fiending the love tonight. Big Vic, you know I love you, man.
I'm glad all the hostilities going your way.
You are one of my dudes, man. I love riffing with you, dude.
But Amy, yeah, that bottle's a hitter.
Dear Lord.
Like I said, if you like that bottle and you want to back up outside of the Patreon groups of Mash and Journey, and it's 4-gate. Seal Box has got one of the sister barrels.
Yeah, Seal Box.
Same age, same everything.
Yeah,
$224.
And anytime you are looking for the 4-gates, also know you can find plenty of them at Justin's, aka bourbonoutfitter.com.
Yeah. Bourbon Outfitter is Justin's House of Bourbon.
It is.
Online.
And you can find their store picks on there. And I'm going to drop you a little knowledge. When you see some of these junkie picks or some of the matte picks, if they do have extras, they do go on bourbonoutfitter.com after they've run through their Patreons. And you do have opportunities to get them if you are not a Patreon. I suggest being a Patreon and supporting the channels for all the work they do. But, there is a chance to get them. Hot Ramen in the house. What's up, brother? You missed the food section. We were covering food a little while ago.
All I know is Ryan Alves works his ass off between being the operations manager / store manager of Lexington store plus Bourbon Outfitter and the channel's porter, junkies especially.
Well, let me tell you, it's a lot of work to get in with the distilleries to get these picks. I do a lot of work and a lot of legwork hitting up places and working these out and the logistics and everything else. It's a lot of work, man. So mad props to Mr. Alves, because I know what that's all about, buddy. Cheers to you.
Yeah. Cheers
to you. Those things just don't magically pop up and happen on their own. They do for the channels because he takes care of them. But there are us people in the background making it all happen.
I can't speak highly enough, and it's not because I have no stock in Justin Sloan and Justin Thompson's business, Justin's House Bourbon. There's 2 of them. But
Hot Ramen, I'd have to check that. They do ship to states around or near me and you.
They ship.
I'm right on the Illinois-Wisconsin border.
48 of the 50 states they go to.
Yeah. So you should be able to score it.
48 to the 50, and I can't remember if it was.
Yeah, Hot Ramen. Where are you in Wisconsin, buddy?
Tennessee, they might not go to.
Yeah, Alabama, and Utah do not accept things, so it might be Alabama and Utah.
40 out of 50. I know Tennessee, I think, is one of them, based on the BJ saying that if you have anybody who can accept the shipment.
Then it's either Utah or Alabama.
I don't know.
It's one of those.
Sounds like Nazi states to me.
Yeah, well, you're in Illinois right now. You do know
Doesn't matter. I don't have residency in Illinois.
Thank God.
Illinois sucks as far as their laws. No,
Illinois.
The Floyd card, get out of here. You're what was that guy that went to jail? Lukanovich, whatever that dude, your governor.
Which one?
You can
Okay.
We're gonna get political.
Our last two governors have not went to jail.
And
The
2
four
hours and
the
20
four
minutes.
previous have went to
At
prison.
2 hours and 20 minutes, we're going political here.
Yeah.
Not
Our
good,
last
anyway.
four governor,
So
our
you
four
can
previous
take
governors have went to
good old
prison.
brand New York Como in his name with your whatever that dude that went to the apprentice guy that went to jail.
Just stop. Just stop. No politics on the Big
We're
League
done.
Bourbon. The only politics here are sports. God.
Okay, there we go. One more.
Stevens Point.
One more cast.
Where are
One more cast.
you
Thank
in
you.
the Flatlands?
One more cast.
Hot Ramen. I am born in Detroit, aka Beloit, and I live across the border. I moved back here after my baseball times and love of the world back to I live in South Beloit right now because where I live in South Beloit, it's not actually South Beloit School District, but the school district that I'm in is rated the #1 school district in Illinois. So I have 3 little kids. They all go to that school district. That is 100% why we are living in South Beloit. Okay. She says she's a preteen, damn it. If anybody else is going through the issues of a 10-year-old who has decided to be a goth and name themselves a preteen, please let me know. I would accept any advisory on that because
oh my God,
holy shit, that's out of my league. Out of my league.
Tony Two Toes just popped in.
2 Toes! What is up, dude? Have not seen you in like a hot hour. I can't even say hot minute. So Hot Ramen, yeah, man. Like you can look out my front door and you can I can throw a baseball to Beloit. Not joking. Not joking. I'm in South Beloit, but I can throw a baseball to Beloit. And across the border. So it's possible. So right off I-90, buddy. I've been through Stevens Point a gazillion times. Good for you. My sister lived in Champaign, so I've been in the same. Yeah, Champaign, dude. Hey, Benny's Champaign. Whiskey Tornado. Lance Lyle. Whiskey Tornado. Champaign, Illinois. He's in one of my local groups. Good dude. Good dude. Has some decent videos. Has some reviews. He's in Champaign. And dude, let me tell you, the scores they get at that Benny's, you think the Chicago guys get stuff? Champaign gets a lot of great stuff because nobody knows what the hell it is because it's a college town. Absolutely crazy.
I'm Amy Bone. Very much respect.
What's the deal with the Infinium?
No, Amy Bowman and Eric's going to car talk here, and we could change this around.
Oh man, car talk?
Well, no,
I'm not a car guy though.
Amy's hanging with knowledge here with Eric about
2 Toes.
Limited.
Send me a message and I'll send your stuff to you directly, buddy. I'll get that to you right away.
2 inches.
I got stuff going to Ben that someone out the other day. I got more going to Ben. If you want it still to go to Ben, I will send it straight to Ben. Otherwise, I'll send it straight to you. I've got it all. So I need to get that to you, buddy. That he got some I got him some stuff from Haskell's back in the day. Mike took a while to get it to my guy, and my guy, because Mike had to source it from other Haskell stores. So it took him a while to round it all up.
Gotcha.
And then I had a guy who was muling it to me because Haskell's cannot ship to me. Yeah.
But
yeah, Haskell's can't ship to me. I know. Okay, so I had to have I had to have one of my former major league players go pick it up and get it to me, and unfortunately he might have sat on it for way too long and just got it to me recently, and I need to get that to 2 Toes. And Ben's giving me the on his boxes. You can ask Blake, man. There's another box packed for him right there, getting ready to go. It's going on Monday.
Hey, Ben, you want me to ship it?
Damn. Y'all throwing shade my way.
Sorry.
Dude, Ben can razz me forever because I sucked ass getting him his stuff. I got all the Storytime stuff out and I didn't get Ben his stuff. I'm sorry, dude. I sucked on that. I dropped the ball, bro. I did. But I got you. I got you hooked up, bro. I threw some extra stuff in your box, so you better like it. You better like it. There's some surprises in there.
It's not clear. I'll tell you that.
No.
Hint, hint.
Right. Oh, I got a Weller Antique in the old prison wallet lot. Hot ramen. Not a way, dude. Dude, this smells so good. Have you tasted it yet?
Yeah.
I haven't done it yet.
I mean,
Don't drop Ben's ball. Hold it tight.
It's not one of the better
Stall. You're on duty, dude. You're on duty. You're holding Ben's ball. Okay? That's you, dude. You're holding Ben's ball. Hey, it's 11:25. We're going to wrap up the giveaway at 11:45 so we can get that done right away. Ben, I know, dude. I just told all of Whiskey Tube I dropped the ball, dude. And Blake sees it. It's right here. You know, I sent one out. You got another one coming. They're on the way. I dropped the ball, dude. I told you that. I'm sorry. I apologize, and I've thrown some extra cool shit in there for you. I really did. So hopefully you like it. If you don't, well, sorry. I am. I'm honestly sorry. I feel bad. But hey, the giveaway, you want to enter $5 entries. We got a Buffalo Trace 375 store pick from Casey's General Store. This is a gas station, folks. Who doesn't want a gas station Buffalo Trace pick? I was laughing at him. It's actually a killer bottle. Love it. I also got an Eagle Rare coming at you, full size. So $5 entries. You got really good odds of getting into it right now. You got some killer odds of winning that. So $5 could score you either one of these. And I'll tell you what. If I get another 10 entries before 11:45 my time, I will throw in the hitter sampler pack of E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof 9 and
What?
Cigar Blend.
Holy shit.
Cigar Blend. Which batch is this? Cigar Blend number 46.
Shit, I guess I'm gonna maybe I'm gonna pray you're gonna be tagging me here.
and my guy Amon, I talk about him on a lot. I will also put in a Starlight cigar batch.
Ooh.
So 10 more entries is all it takes. And I will throw in that sample pack, 1 ounce samples each of Cigar Blend, E.H. Taylor Batch 9, and the Starlight Cigar Batch. So here's your chance, guys. PayPal, Venmo link. They are going at right there. Right there. There it goes. Right there. Right there, guys. So just recently got an F80 M3 i6, 425 horsepower. No shit, man. Is that a BMW? I don't even know what the hell that is.
That's
BMW?
That is a BMW M3, 425 wheel horsepower.
Yeah, those are real deal. Holy shit. Hey, Amy, I guess the hitter pack did it. We've got four for Anthony. We've got
Tony Two Toes, right?
Yep, that's Tony Two Toes. 4 for Tony Two Toes. We've got 2 for, I believe, Ernie Brubaker, right? I gotta look. I think that's who it was. Yep, 2 for Ernie Brubaker. Gotta go back. We have, okay, man. Somebody's gonna have to tell me who this was.
Who is it?
Oh. One Mo Cast just dropped 5 more. Somebody's got to tell me who Bung Holius Maximus is. God, I love that name. But you're going to have to tell Amy Bohm in the chat who that is. Is that Ben? Or Ben, are you Bung Holius Maximus? I would guess with your shirt collection, you do have that sweet ass Beavis and Butthead shirt. And then we had one more. We had one more that just came in. I believe there was one more. Yeah. One more just popped in. And that was from Alex, the Moose Hunter. Alex is in for 10. He made it happen. So Alex and all the others just made that live. So our third prize will be the hitter pack. Holy cow. You guys rocked it. Thank you so much. I can't wait for whoever wins these to try all this good stuff because they're good. Blake can attest to it. Blake had that E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof 9. Yeah. And by the way, thank you, Blake. Blake hooked me up with that. This guy's a rock star. But it was pretty good, man. That was strawberries all day. Did you agree with that?
Yeah.
Strawberry E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof.
Everybody just remember here in a half hour, Whiskey Encore. Cheech,
yeah, Whiskey Encore.
Live.
Cheech is going to let us know when he's ready to roll. We will run up to the point that Cheech is going to roll. 15 minutes left in the giveaway. I'm actually going to taste this rhetoric so we can do one more secret pop. We'll do our secret pop when the giveaway is going on. How about that?
Sure. Because
we still have one more bottle to pop before that. I do want to pop that. It's the holidays. It's local. Or do we not want to go down that road?
I don't care what we do.
Oh, well.
Church channel.
You're my guest. Guest rule. Holy shit, this is good. You know. Okay. John T in for another 5.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, replying to the Moose here. Boom. Wow. That is awesome. This Rhetoric 25 is fantastic. The palate, the oiliness, great. I wish there was a little more finish. For a 25-year-old, I thought there would be more finish, but it's not over oaked.
It's interesting.
It's very interesting. Dude, there's a lot of notes going on in there.
Do I regret buying it?
Hell no. This is a great purchase, dude. This is fantastic. A 25-year that's not over oaked and is a good drinker. The 43-year-old Canadian Club is better, though.
Which I picked up another bottle today.
Yeah. 43-year-old Canadian Club. Do not sleep on that. 91 proof goodness. Hey, Amy Bohm. Doug H is in for 5 as well.
Hey, Doug H. Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, Doug H.
It's always good to see you.
Hell yeah. Look at that. Still 28 in chat, dude. We're rocking it out tonight. Oh, Blake's got more water going on. I should probably drink more water.
You got to.
I know I don't want to pull it last night. I have drank a lot of water today.
That shirt, you have to walk.
Oh, yeah. Get that water. Get that water.
My solo cup Big Vic is water, not a old fashioned.
Yeah.
That's your signature.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, Hot Ramen did something and somebody says sounds amazing. What did I miss?
Full cavity search.
Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord, y'all getting spicy up in here. Where is everything spicy? I haven't seen him in a while.
He's here. He was here, or not here earlier, but it's.
Yeah, I saw him last night. He was on some chat. Yeah.
Justin.
Yeah, I haven't seen him for a while. Miss that guy. Yeah. Whiskey Samurai. What should I pour for first.
21.
1 through 45. Yeah, let's
21.
25.
Okay, 25.
25, my baseball number.
25.
Let's go. 25. Mm. This is really good, man. So mouthwatering. Really good. This is a great pour. Thank you. Thank you.
What?
Well, I've never got to try this before, and you're the reason I'm getting to try it. This is really good. It's really good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. It's good. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
So, are we doing the surprise pop, or are we going to?
Yeah, I said we would do the surprise pop when we were doing the giveaway.
It's just 10 more minutes.
Yeah, 10 more minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for this clean blend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to this.
You go back to the beer?
Yeah,
That's a good choice, dude. We still haven't cracked the cola one.
Well, I understand that, but we got Whiskey Encore.
Oh, we do have Whiskey Encore, so we gotta save some good stuff.
We got a rock store coming up.
Literally. We do.
Literally.
Oh, E.H. Taylor Straight Rye it is for the Samurai. You know, I've only got a sample of that. I've never been able to score a bottle of that one.
I got a bottle of that.
I've got the others.
I got a bottle. It's cracked.
Yeah. I got a
I
sample.
had a barrel proof. Still searching for a barrel proof to replace the barrel proof.
Dude, I'm working on that for you. It'll be taken care of.
It's just crazy, the secondary market.
Hey, I'm excited. I'm excited for next Thursday. Some absolute hitters joining the club here. I wish I could have had them here for this weekend. But I'll make sure he gets them. You got to send it to him. There'll be a good stream next week.
Doug H is in for 5. Amy Bohm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I passed that one on already. Holy cow. I'm so glad I'm not a wrench on this channel.
Stahl is being the Blake Benson of Livewire Whiskey right now. Yeah, I'm loving it.
Wow.
Stahl.
Dude, where is the love? Holy shnikes, dude.
So proud of him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that. How do you like that? Suck it, Stahl. You're a moderator. Boom. I went to Albertsons today and found an Evan Williams bottled in bond $14.99. I saved $9. Shit, that's a normal price here every day of the week there, Eric Thompson.
Hey, Tricia. Glad to see you back.
Hey, we're rounding out the giveaway. Hey, Tricia and everybody else. I want to tell everybody we got we got less than that. We've got 8 minutes left. We have a Buffalo Trace 375 store pick from a gas station. Absolutely awesome. Amy Bohm, Deathless Dogs. Dan is in for 2. We also have a Eagle Rare in there. And then we have the Super Sampler Pack, which is a E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof 9 1-ounce sample, a Cigar Blend Batch 46 sample, and a Starlight Cigar Blend Magnus, and then a Cigar Batch Starlight. That'll be one sampler pack, hitter sampler pack going out.
So
$5 entries. It's right there right there.
So Whiskey has Tricia, I'm assuming, because Liam's probably asleep or at work.
Yeah, he might be asleep.
What's happening is going on is Stahl, a reversal. This is Big League Bourbon's channel. Stahl is being the Blake Benson for Whitewater Whiskey over here towards him, and I'm enjoying it.
Big ass hands, buddy. Big ass hands. Absolutely. Hey, Alex. Willow approves, bro. Willow approves. Wait, a cigar blend? Where'd they go? A cigar blend or a sample of cigar? A sample, buddy. 1 ounce sample. 1 ounce sample.
Yeah, Trisha. Stahl is in chat. If you go back to his comment at
1 ounce sample of both these bad boys and an E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof 9.
Well, since you just popped back in earlier, you'll be able to go back to 11:35 p.m. But his comment 11:35 p.m. in chat, I'm proud of him for his comment. It wasn't at my expense because I am no rock star. I am no legend. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Other side.
Oh, there's something coming. There's something coming. We're gonna crack one more hitter.
Rotating around.
This is mine.
Rotate the side.
Cigar 64 ounce sampler, dude. That would be legit, but not today. Not today.
Rotate the side.
But our next big hitter. Woo, that's our next big hitter. That's gonna be our final big hitter of the stream. I'm gonna need a fresh glass for that.
You got it.
Definitely gonna need a fresh glass for that. So, although I am sure that
Do you want a fancy one?
Ooh, no, I'll take a regular one, man. I don't know. Do I need a fancy one? Actually, give me the fancy one because I do love nosing out of these.
Not the neat fancy, but
well, I got to go see my guy Aman once again. I bring this guy's name up all the time, but he does have one of the best stores, one of the best tasting bars, and hooks me up with some of the most amazing pours. Besides you and Aman. Shane Long's hooked me up with great pours. Bourbon, dude, so many people. But for a store, Aman in Twin Lakes, Wisconsin, has hooked me up with so many killer pours from 24-year LDI, Rise, dude, unreal.
Amy Bowman, Eric Thompson. You guys need to get in a room when it comes to car talk.
No kidding. No kidding.
I love it.
Although I'm sure that Ludwig's significant other wishes that was a 750. Dude. She loves me. You can ask Blake. She loves me.
She does.
She's happy with me. If you weren't here earlier, which you might not have been, she did. She was on the stream and said she does love some big sausage. Just saying. 3 kids. She loves big sausage. I don't know. Take it for what you will. The glass is out. It's not really glass. Plexiglass.
Don't break it.
Boom. There it is, kids. One of the newest in the collection to the house. Thanks to somebody grabbing it because I couldn't make it, even though I was supposed to, but I didn't. But this is the other Old Carter drop from Black Friday. This is Barrel 24. A 14-year-old. This is bottle 90 of 150. And this is 118.5 proof. Blake has let me know that if I thought the other one was good, I really needed to crack this open and taste this. Thank you to my wife.
Bourbon. Bravo.
Oh, God. Oh, dear Lord. My thunder got stolen and I'll take it. So, thank you to my wife who allows me to be able to procure things like this. Thanks to Mr. Benson for being my proxy when I couldn't make it when I was supposed to. Thanks,
The
dude.
thanks don't need to go to me because during that Black Friday drop, the 2 barrels, 24 and 25 that Mark and Sherry put out, it was per rules 1 bottle for either barrel 24 or 25 in line. They got through the line, they had extra bottles left. I asked
Where's that ProTech?
Sherry.
I gotta cut this stuff.
I asked Sherry and Mark if I could get extra bottles
ProTech with tritium
for people that wanted to be there that couldn't, especially the whiskey tube people. And they thought about it and they said yes. So I went ahead and bought bottles because Chris was really heartbroken, really, because he couldn't be there.
I know I was supposed to be there, and work did not work.
So if it wasn't for Mark and Sherry to say yeah, sure, because Whiskey Tube, us are a giving group. They knew that bottle was not going to go on secondary market.
No, not at all.
Even though 10 minutes after their drop on Black Friday for these 2 barrels, 10 minutes people were in line. 10 minutes later, the bottles went up on secondary in Louisville for $600 to $750.
I've seen them for $8 from a guy that's in Louisville.
They were very disappointed with what that was.
Big League. You weren't lying, dude. You weren't lying. Hey, guys, last second reminder. Last chance to get in for the drawing. We got 28 people in here. Most of you probably already got into it. We're doing that store pick from the gas station. Buffalo Trace 375. Eagle Rare full bottle. And then we have the hitter pack that is a, pour your own, buddy. Pour your own. Is a E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof 9, a 1 ounce, that's 1 ounce sample, a 1 ounce sample of Batch 46 cigar blend, and a 1 ounce sample of Starlight cigar batch. So, last chance to get in. We will wrap it all up in, I'll give you 1 more minute. So, last chance to get in there. Score yourself some goodness. That sample pack alone is worth it, in my opinion. That Buffalo Trace is good too. Eagle Rare, it's good, but I'd take the sample pack instead.
And anybody in chat, Vic, Trisha, no worries on these barrel picks because I've got bottles coming for Whiskey Weekend to share. Yeah. And per talking with the Carters, I'm hoping to have them up hanging with everybody outside of what we got to do. Oh. And they're going to be talking and pouring, and everybody's going to be enjoying their company like I do and many of us do. So no FOMO. You'll be getting some.
Dude, check this out. Amy Bone with the comment of the century. Yeah. Love that, Amy. Love that. Thanks for wrenching for me tonight and being the amazing
Amy Bone's a legend.
She is, dude.
Because
she absolutely is.
Because HBR, who we all love dearly.
Yeah, love Chris, and thank you to Chris for calling us.
His write up was the legend. Me, Blake Benson. Well, I'm not a legend. The legends are these wrenches, the Amy's, the Adrianas, the Cheeches.
Yeah, we couldn't do this without them.
Day in and day out. That's the legends.
Yeah. None of this happens without you guys doing the things you do to help all of us grow our channels, handling all of our raffles or giveaways. You guys are the real rock stars.
And Amy, I think I've heard we were on the same page as far as me and you and many people. Last week I broke down and went to the darkness. And what I mean by that is I actually signed up for a Facebook account because I was missing out on important whiskey information that was being communicated for drops and pop-up sales based on Facebook or Instagram. Otherwise, I was a holdout. I didn't want any part of it. Same reasons probably you know.
Yeah.
So I ended up creating a whiskey channel, or not whiskey channel, but a Facebook account because of it, and adding friends and invites and stuff like that. Don't really want it, but I know from Big League and everybody else, it's Michael Klein, Destination. it is a hell of a tool for what we do. And yeah, so I am now part of the dark side because I'm not going to miss out on an opportunity when they drop a sale in Louisville at their headquarters for single barrels. Because if it wasn't for this guy right here sending me the information, I wouldn't have adjusted my leave schedule to come to Louisville 2 hours earlier to get in line with franchise Gary Franchi that was there with me to get what we got. So social media has its place. With all the demons and darkness, I don't like it, but yet it has its place.
All right, Amy Bohm, give us some numbers. Give us some numbers and we'll get the giveaway going. It is officially wrapped up as of right now. Got 30 people here. Good luck to everyone. We got that Buffalo Trace store pick going out. We got the Eagle Rare and we got the hitter pack. So once Amy gives me the numbers, me and Blake will pick numbers. We're going to start with the Buffalo Trace store pick first. Dude, this smells so good. Did you try it yet?
Yeah.
I know you've had it.
I've already cut it open bottle.
Dude, the legs haven't even dropped all the way yet. Holy cow.
Pick these up. Bonus to this giveaway.
Oh shit. Bonus.
Even though it's closed or whatever we're doing, whoever wins, whatever numbers are drawn for both bottles, you're drawing separate, right?
Yeah, I'm drawing separate for all three picks, all three things.
Bonus bottles is going to be you got sample bottles, correct?
Yeah, right there.
1 ounce?
Yeah, 1 ounce.
1 ounce sample of Old Carter, Barrel 25, Black Friday release.
Ooh, somebody getting a hitter right there.
2 people. You're doing
two.
You're doing separate, right?
Yeah.
You're for each bottle, right?
Yeah.
The Eagle Rare and the other one.
Yeah.
So whoever wins is going to get a 1 ounce sample bottle sent by Big League of this bottle poured tonight in his sample bottles that goes out to the winners. 1 ounce.
So that's going to go to the winner of the Buffalo Trace and the Eagle Rare.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
1
All right.
ounce of each.
All right. So
we're not extending out the deadline.
Nope. Deadline's over. Cheech is home. So we're going to be wrapping this up at, in 8 minutes. So, or whenever Cheech says, I'm ready. So here we go. 1 through 48. This is for the Buffalo Trace and that 1 ounce and a 1 ounce sample of the Old Carter single barrel Black Friday release barrel 25. Pick a number, buddy.
Greatest of all time.
So 0 through 49.
Greatest of all time. 23.
Yeah, that was my other baseball number.
Nah, I wasn't worried about it. How about Michael fucking Jordan?
I don't have my frame picture up here, but I drew
I seen the sign
yeah.
up there.
I drew a picture of him when I was 8 years old.
He may or may not have a house within proximity of this area.
Yeah, he might have a house down the road from me.
Yeah.
So
maybe.
I made a drawing of him after his rookie year because I used to hold training camp here in town.
Pick the number.
I did. I already picked a number. Waiting.
I know.
Doug H. Doug H is winner number 1. Getting a Buffalo Trace store pick from a gas station and a sample of the Old Carter. Hell yeah!
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Doug H.
Well deserved, my friend.
So our next number, this is for an Eagle Rare and another sample, right? Another 1 ounce sample. So an Eagle Rare and a sample of that Old Carter Black Friday release, 1 ounce of 25. I'm going to go 42. 42.
What the hell's the wait? What are we waiting for?
Oh. Amy said, wait, what was the number I didn't pick?
23.
I thought she did, and she said cheers, Doug H. Oh, timeout. Doug H. We might have screwed up.
Congratulations. Who's?
Our first number, Amy. Our first number was 23.
She said cheers. Cheers, not congratulations. That's his fuck.
I fucked up. No monetization for Chris. Chris is bad. Doug, I will send you some special samples, buddy, for my fuck
Doug
up.
H.
I will send you special samples.
His screw up, you're getting a sample of 25
and 24.
And 24.
Because I screwed that up.
So
yeah. So 23 is the first one. 42 is the next one. But Doug H is getting a sample.
That's both cards.
Oh, Tim Evans, break out the beef sticks.
Nah.
Not yet, buddy. Not yet. I saw cheers, Doug H, and I thought that was the winner for Maybe Boom. That's my bad.
That's what I get for letting him drive. Stanley. Nashville.
She said number 24 is Stanley. We said 23.
We picked
23. 23
Michael Jordan's
23
number.
And 42. Tony put it in the chat too. 23, Amy.
Michael
23.
Jordan's number.
This is a shit show. I
So
screwed it all up.
This is turned into Bourbon Stream.
Oh my goodness. This is a Bourbon stream.
Minus the pleasuring.
All right. 42 was the Moose. The Moose is getting the Eagle Rare and the 1 ounce sample. Who was 23? She said 24.
I don't know. We said 23.
23 was the mash bill. Congratulations, Stanley. Stanley.
Congrats, brother.
All right, now we're doing the hitter pack. All right, so the hitter pack, the E.H. Taylor, barrel proof 9 1 ounce sample.
Compliments of
Magnus. Yep. Compliments of both of us, technically. Yes. So the Magnus Cigar Blend, batch 46, 1 ounce sample, and the Starlight Cigar Batch, not blend,
which is hitter bottle.
Absolute hitter bottle. 1 ounce sample of each of those will go to number 8. Number 8 is getting the hitter pack. Number 8. Dude, this is... Oh.
Yeah, told you.
And Doug H is getting the sample from both. me and Blake. Both 24 and 24. One more cast! Hell yeah! Everybody, if I don't have your info, even if I do, email bigleaguebourbon@gmail.com with your address, and I will get these out to you. I think, Stanley, you're the only one I don't have your address. I might. The rest of you guys, email me. Let's get it done. I want everybody to enjoy these. And Doug, yours will be on the way too, buddy. I got that for you. We'll be all set. We'll be good to go. Dude, Amy, don't be sorry. I was the one that messed up. I saw your cheers and thought it was your congrats. That's my fault. Congrats to all the winners. Thank you all for coming out and hanging out tonight. I'm thankful for HBR for calling me and Blake tonight and asking if I wanted to go live with Blake in town. So, Amy, if you can throw up Cheech's link, everybody, 2 minutes. I want everybody to head on over to Whiskey Encore. Cheech is home from gigging. He's ready to go on. 2 minutes. Cheech is going to take it home. We'll be over there to say hi to everybody, say what's up, and chill with everyone as we continue on Hitterville. But congrats to all the winners.
And Moose.
Thank you for everyone who donated, and thank you for everyone that participated.
Moose, you got your OC, brother.
Yeah.
You'll get it like in 2023, though.
Yeah, Moose is getting a little something. Oh, Jim Morris. getting the drop for us. Thank you, Jim. Mike Franklin, what's up? Cheers, buddy. Good to see you stopping in here. Everybody, head over to Whiskey Encore. Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to the Pinch Hitter Whiskey Lounge. Subscribe to Bourbon. Subscribe to Live Wire Whiskey. And please subscribe to HBR or Hot Buttery Rolls.
Consider joining their Patreon group.
Yes.
For those.
Yes. All these channels. Hey, hit up Independent Joe and Whiskey Eyes as well. I don't think they have Patreons yet, but hit up their channels, dude. They're dropping awesome content. Lilith! What's up, girl? I hope everything is going well, hon. Thinking of you. Glad to see you stopping in here. You know, Deathless Dog. Follow the Deathless Dogs. Those dudes have some awesome streams and awesome reviews as well. They're straight out of Wisconsin, so mad props to
Ernie. Thank you,
guys up the road
here tonight, Ernie.
Yeah, Ernie, Brewmaker Maker, man.
Sooner or later, we're gonna meet up.
Hell yeah, dude! I keep on missing you when I'm down there. I got to meet up with you and Chris Tats in the house, dude.
Rock stars in Australia.
Hell yeah. Thank you all for showing up. Hey, everybody. Cheech is about to go live now. I'm going to wrap this up. Everybody head on over to Whiskey Encore, and I'll see you there. Blake will see you there, and we're going to continue to have fun and have a good time. Cheers, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Be safe.
Be safe. Drink water.